Centuries ago, in ancient Rome, lived a bald-headed hero who was walking around by the countryside on the lookout for the meaning of life, and encountered an unmarried hag. "Where can I find the meaning of life?" he asked the hag. The hag did not have to think at all. "I have no idea," said the hag. The hero became confused by the hag's answer. Then he cried. The following winter, when he was fondling his livestock, the hero understood, life is a dream, but we must still do our best. And not a day went by when he did not thank the hag. Don't think. Yoga. Believing that you are mad is what makes you chubby. We can never save the human race by serving each other, we can only save the human race by erasing each other. Keep focusing on your breath. Don't write a book. Duck and cover. Keep eating hot dogs. No sane person would dream about artistic expression. Contemplate that living is all about confidence. Try to breathe with your nose. Observe how your bowels and the universe are interacting with each other. If you are upset by confusion, you have no idea what confusion means in the bigger scheme of things. A long time ago lived a highly respected traveler who had his home in a hole in the ground. One day, a merchant surprised him where he lived, and said, "Good day, you wouldn't happen to know where I can find a friend around here?" The traveler thought long and hard. Then he replied, "I do not know." "Why do you act so gentle towards me?" asked the merchant. "That is because I want you as a neighbor." "A neighbor?" asked the merchant. "Absolutely. A neighbor," replied the traveler. After some thinking, the merchant decided to become a neighbor to the traveler, and later that fall he died under mysterious circumstances. Contemplate that with new fortunes come new social skills. Heartaches can be profits. Believing that you are a...
Okay. Fox. Yeah, mic looks good. I rejiggered it, but it looks like it didn't mess with it at all. How you doing, Dolphin? Nothing day? Oh, I have the opposite of a nothing day. What you always want, you don't have. Oh. Picks a thing for a crazy person who did the thing where they give a different story to mom and dad, to the whole entire IT staff, hoping to get what they wanted. Lots of stuff going on in life lately. Well, then a nothing day is probably pretty nice, right? Hello, Pud. Hi, how you doing? You get some of the catnip? His butt's gonna fall off the chair. Oh, nope. He collapsed. Okay, let's do one of these first. Here, get the hands warm. Been playing Super Mario World all goddamn weekend and week. Been playing a lot of Super Mario. I've been thinking a lot about Lunar Magic. I could make Mario Maker levels. Sure, I could do that. Or I could get way into Lunar Magic. I know how you can warm up your hands. Yeah, what do you got? What do you got for me? Is that a wiener joke? Oh no, Peter Griffin. Give cats a treat on camera. Yeah, we can do that. That'll get at least some of the fingers warm. You're just here for the cats. Okay. It's called Yes. Straight to the subworld. The subworld is nonsense. What is this level? Oh, shit. Oh. Luigi. God, I hate this game. What is the rest of I Hate N's name? I don't want to know. Oh, Box, how you doing tonight? No. Not yes. That's gonna be a no. Alright, it's time to put treats in a cat, and then we got a level from Dolphin to look at. I'm gonna pull it up first, though. So that I don't get confused. Doing okay. Yeah. Worst person in the entire company. Gives me that whole, yeah, maybe they got in trouble for having a racist name, so they shortened it, but I swear to God, I've seen a racist name that was very similar to that. That was probably also Peter Griffin, that makes sense. Treats and cats. Treats are going in cats. Yeah, awful person, basically just didn't like, the answer they got from Mom, so they, gave me different information, so that, hopefully I would give them a different answer. It was real fun. Sir Schlecht, how you doing tonight? We are going to give cats a treat, so I won't be able to see chat. Thanks for dropping love in the queue for just a minute here. iPod. Oh, he knows. He knows. Oh. Oh, where's the thing? Oh. Right, hang on. They're being crazy. Forgot to start it. Now you should be able to hear me. Oh. Okay. We got this. We got these. Look at this guy. Look at this guy. Also, they just had some catnip a little while ago, so maybe they'll be extra squirrely. Sorry about the motion sickness. Really? Did you forget what's happening, Crackers? Give Crackers a little. Oh, Crackers. This one stinks. Yeah, this one's tuna. Tuna stinks the worst. Yes, you stink too. Pud, it's your turn. Don't be weird. Pud, come on. What, do you not like tuna now? I don't know why he's all winky and weird. Ugh, I saw that drip. Crackers, are you coming down here or are you staying up there? He's staying up there. Oh my God, Crackers. You rubbed your face on it. Okay, he gets weirder when he's on catnip. That's what we're learning. Or just off catnip. Pud, come on. The first, like, 5 licks there, he didn't get any of it. Really, Pud? Crackers, you need to lick your face. Can you hear the noises he's making? Oh my god. How are you this bad at eating? Pud, please. Seriously? I'm trying to be fair about this, and you're so bad at it. Like, yes, he weighs twice as much as you. Look at him. He looks offended. Pud, are you offended by this? Like, you're happy it's wet, but you wish it wasn't tuna? No, Crackers, there's a leaf on your ass. How did you get a leaf on your ass? Crackers, I asked you a question. Don't just grab the treats. Can you, yeah, remove your claws. I fucking can't. Oh my god, he full on sinks his teeth in and tries to leave with it. He knows I'm holding it. Okay, I believe catnip may have increased Pud's paranoid tendencies. Whose face looks like this? Pud. Look at me. Crackers refuses to come down. He's just prowling up there like a grumpy lion. I'm gonna try to get him to fall off, which should be fine because he's a cat. He just makes a mess. He just makes a mess with his face. Look at me, Crackers. Yeah, lick yourself. Look at him. He's up there being pacing. Oh my god. Pud, the second the camera's off of him, Pud tried to bite the whole thing. Do it again. Who eats like this? Who eats this gentle? Oh. Bud, can you lick right here? Can you lick the floor? No? He's not doing it. Really? You got scared? Okay, Crackers is here. He'll lick the floor. Crackers, I need you to lick the floor right here. Lick the floor. Hey. Lick. Look. I know you understand pointing. You guys are making this take so long. Don't bite my finger. But secretly, just off camera. Oh, he heard. Oh, good. He licked the carpet. Okay, here. Oh my god. He immediately just gets in there with chomp. This is mine again. Chomp. Chomp. Did you bite some of it off? I really hope you can hear those noises. This is just madness. Oh my god, Pud's here. Okay, let's get Pud a little more. Pud. So Pud needs Crackers nearby for him to be confident enough to actually try to get a turn. Crackers! Fuck off! Okay, gobble. Gobble it up. Really? But if he's gonna throw up, you might as well have the rest of this, because he's obviously gonna eat it again in a sec. And those are two stupid cats. Oh, my hands stink. Oh, good. Good, he definitely immediately threw up. Oh. If you'll excuse me for just 1 minute, I have to go and pick up the giant hairball that Crackers viciously gifted me. Oh, Crackers. Oh. Oh, it's fucking terrible. It's just foamy treat and hair. Oh. Oh. God. That's gross, and it stinks. Yeah, he's got all the puking cat memes. He likes to throw up on carpets and things that look important. He's a big fan of that. Does not want to throw up on the concrete or just on the fake vinyl floors, fake hardwood. Too much yum. Way sports. Too much yum. All right. Now that we are done being vomited at, oh, I caught another whiff of it. The tuna ones are bad. I figured I could deal with it, but I'm pretty sure I can smell his vomit in the garbage can. Okay. Too much yum. I'm gonna watch that later. Oh. You know, Twitch doesn't tell you when people make clips, and I could remember to go and check that, but I'm bad at it. I get why. Like, once you hit probably large reviewer numbers, partner, whatever, you're probably getting so many clips that it's just ridiculous that you wouldn't want notification. The 85. 4LG. Although I could see you still wanting notification if a clip got a lot of views. Especially even at a larger scale to be like some heads up if you get posted on like live stream fails or something. See that being generally useful. Oh, Casey, how you doing tonight? Oh yeah. I saw the 8MMC stuff. I have the trailer up and am gonna look at the levels. I saw some of one on somebody else's stream. But they were much better than I thought they were every other year, so I feel like I want to look at them and not be an idiot. Wish you could hear my wife just making om-nom noises followed by giggling. Good. You can hear the noises. Good. Oh man, Crackers was just making the worst goddamn noises. The absolute worst goddamn noises. Oh yeah, well, it's not even too much to eat. He gets too excited and he eats too fast, and it just flips him around. There's nothing he can do. Like, he does that when I fill up the food bowl sometimes too. Is he'll eat it way too much, way too fast. He'll throw up a bunch of completely unchewed food, and then he'll go back. He'll eat a reasonable amount, and he'll go on with his day. And it's like, really, guy? If you did this slower, we wouldn't have any of this. World of Echo. No description. Take a peek. Oh, the timer didn't restart. Okay, well, we're learning that timer is also bad at its job. This is falling apart. I gotta yell at, I really like the overlay, but I also really want the timer to work. There we go. Just restart it. Yeah, then it works. Tell the exact moment, yeah. Oh, this is cool. Okay. You used brick blocks to create a drop shadow, it looks like. Oh my god. To build out an SMB1 hard platforming? Kaizo-y platforming? This is cool. This looks cool. Playing them right now. Really cool, as always. Yeah, I it's not like I ever thought they were bad levels by any means. I just, I saw some of one of the MMC levels, and it just seemed really, like, popular levels tabby. Like, really generic. Oh, that was mean. That was mean. I don't want to go back, but I probably have to. Oh, I did do it right. Okay. Forgot how fire works.
Spaghetti meatballs.
Spaghetti meatballs. But, I mean, was Goofy Goomba part of one of them? Something was. Something really great was, and it was like, are you fucking kidding me? I don't know if it was Goomba or... I think it was. I think it was Goofy Goomba, right? It was 7 MMC? Look, numbers and remembering and everything is hard. I know Two Tajas had stuff in a bunch of them that I saw later. I'm bad at this. It was Goomba. Yeah. So that one really sticks out. Like, goddamn, if something this good is in there, the rest of them must be good. But I played a couple of the other 7 MMC ones, and it was all bangers. And it was like, well, shit. So I guess the moral of the story is if you see the thumbnail and it looks like, oh my god. Excessive, popular tab level, that doesn't actually mean that. It just means somebody worked really hard on the thumbnail. Okay. That is how we do it. Is that the... Oh, what the fuck? That can't actually be what I was supposed to do there? Oh. I wonder if I did that exactly right, if I could keep the turtle shell. Oh my god. I wish those were rotated slightly. Oh, I wish I had a little bit more run up at the beginning, so that I could just run towards that and jump over it pretty consistently. And get started on that first thing. Yeah, brain mushy. A lot of Super Mario World. Oh. I finished Jump and started Yump. And Jump is a ROM hack I would recommend universally. Jump feels like proto Mario Wonder in a lot of ways, and the number of things in Jump that I directly feel like I for sure, I can almost guarantee you that somebody, one of the big level designers or one of the designers or directors on Mario Wonder, definitely played that game at some point. I don't know if it had like strong influence, if they were like, I want this to be like this level, because I feel like they probably can't. But I feel like a lot of those ideas rattled around in his head and turned into things we saw in Wonder. It was a crazy number of things. Like right down to like transformation levels. Like there's like a whole level where you play as an enemy. Okay, that works. Fire hot. Was really good. And then I started Yump, which was the next thing the same team did. And it's way worse. It's way worse. It leans super hard into the memes. I don't have to wait there for the fireball. That's good. I started to feel like I should. Yeah, Jump was great. Jump is a universally excellent ROM hack. Oh, the fire! Okay. A visible indicator of the other fire state being on screen as those are going, just as a visual flourish somewhere, would give the player a good indicator that they're about to get burned. Smart. You gotta do it in one cycle, which is my fault, because you're not supposed to be able to backtrack. Oh, I'm supposed to do all of this in one cycle? Oh, yeah, because I can backtrack. Yeah, I can backtrack, and backtracking felt correct there. Which is how I kept being off-cycle every single time there. There's a couple of places where you can wait, too. So you want to minimize players' player capacity for wait. Oh, if you're doing fire bars, though, you should be able to blow out terrain with bob-ombs. That could be kind of cool. Or it could be really visually noisy. Oh. How the hell am I doing that in one cycle? I was doing that, but I didn't. Smart. So if I actually wait multiple cycles, then I should be fine. I just want those to, like, just be done going off, right? Okay. I guess Amanda treats after yours at them. Yeah, they know now when I go over there and grab the camera with all the lights on. I'm really dreading the day when they start to think, like, these lights, like the stream lights going on, means treats. Because, uh-oh, it does not. Hang on a sec. I still have this here. Crackers. You got a little bit of an upset stomach there, fat boy? Look at me. Look at his goddamn face. Look at how he lays there. Like, what? Oh, I eat it too much too fast. Oh, crackers. Hey, you're not even gonna pick your head up? Hey, are you okay? Oh, he's fine. He's just being dumb looking. He's catatonic. He's fine. He had a little too much. He's a little. Oh, right before stream, like maybe 5 minutes before stream, they were being funny, so I poured some catnip on them because if they're already being funny with each other, that's the right choice. That was correct. Don't pour water on a fire, pour gas on it, so all the fuel burns out, so then they kept being goofballs and trying to bite each other's balls, which neither one of them have, but it doesn't stop them. And now I think he's just really tired out. Maybe I am supposed to do a big jump there? He's catatonic. Can't keep looking at that. I do big jump? Yeah, so that's probably what I need to do there so I'm not hitting the fire bar. That ice block there tripped me up one time. That one single ice block underneath the hard blocks. And now every single time I mess up jumping with the shell here. Every other time. Ooh. I want to lean left a lot more so I can pull right harder and get further. Yeah, I can't tell you how much for like a harder stage, how much I want to be able to jump right away and not have to do that. Got him. Forgot one of the core principles somehow. I mean, it happens. Yeah, going back for the round of slime. I'm sure a lot of people like the piece at the beginning or patience at the beginning. I imagine a lot of people are just used to it. But I just feel like it's good form to let me get started. Of all the things, though, like, if they let us vote for things in Mario Maker 3, there's so many stupid things that I would like in Mario Maker 3. But I would say the best choice for a vote, if I were able to do it, would be for instant restart. Instant retry, super fast, like some way to retry really, really fast. That was wrong. Would be the most generally useful thing to every single Mario Maker like community member in everything from goddamn troll levels to Kaizo stuff, precision stuff, everything. Oops. Esports. Shadi, how you doing tonight? Did I say that already? Look, I don't like write it down. Shit. Oh. Could you use some, like, repeated damage thing? No. No, nothing stops iframes, right? Once you have iframes, the iframes are permanent. Because what I was imagining was, repeatedly damaging off, repeatedly damaging off a, equipable. Like, Helmet or, Shellboat. Well, also repeatedly reapplying it over and over. Oops, somebody's calling me. Why is somebody calling me? From what? What? An unusual online purchase, but it's not being weird. But it also didn't describe the transaction. That seems like a scam, right? I feel like if there was an unusual online purchase, they would give you a tiny bit more detail about the account. If I wasn't streaming, I'd dig more into it and ideally find some scammer to fuck with. Bonked. Let's see. Any smaller? I cannot. And we got Schlecht and then Zach after this. Pause and resume would be incredible quality of life features. Restart from checkpoint. Oh, am I doing it wrong again? I feel like I'm off site. No, the fire's coming down, so I just have to go over that. But like the ability to save your position in a level, like I should be able to exit a level and keep the checkpoint on that level. That would be really beneficial to creators, for sure. It would be an unbelievable thing for creators just in general. Oh, there it is. But it would also be incredibly nice for regular players if they could, like, look at levels they made it to the checkpoint on, and then go back to them and be like, oh, dude, I want to fucking kick that level's ass. Oh, come on! Yeah, I gotta chase it on the second hit. Soft lock. If I go in there, I'm soft locked, right? I think I found a soft lock. Oh, that's painful. Doot. In the one way? Nah, the fire bar gets you? Aw. But yeah, I'm probably extra sensitive to not getting a start right away too after playing a bunch of Super Mario World and fast retry and all that being spoiled stuff. Oh, come on, come on! Oh no, the fire bar definitely gets you. I have to close the distance then on the second hit like I tried and failed to do. Those your mom. That's what I was gonna say. I was gonna say it in a stupid voice, and then I died, and that kind of takes the piss. Triforce, how you doing tonight? Oh. I'm having the piss taken, as you can see. Oh, yeah, it's a little tight. Thanks for dropping a level in there. Oh, that's your maker code. Well, your maker code is very close to I Hate N guy we just saw. Oop. Top 10 pastime. Piss taking is the best. I mean, you don't have to take it from me. You can go anywhere where truckers park. Find it in jugs. Okay, there I'm supposed to go back, right? That's what that's about? Top 10 piss time. Oh! That felt too Twitch guy-y, even for me. But I also think that's funny. That little fireball art is weird. Oh yeah, that's the free emote. You're weird. You're weird. Your mom's weird. That is a weird emote. That doesn't scan good as a small emote, but you know, I saw 1,000 people posting that today, right? A lot of people's emotes don't scan good as small emotes, so like, is this not a tiny unreadable thing to you guys, or do you have to like, do you guys have to hover over emotes to see what the fuck they are if you don't recognize them immediately in new channels? Because I feel like with that's their direction a lot of times. I do, yeah. And I tried to make stuff that, like, reads. Like, the classic emotes that's, like, a head as zoomed in as you can get it, so it scans good when you're looking at it. But then some of the new stuff they were doing, yeah, just was dumb. Like that goat. And that goat, as soon as you see it, does not scan good at all. And I like goats. Like, this is not goat racism at all. I'm a big goat advocate. Dude. Goat is also delicious. That had to be wrong. Super big hypocrite to some extent. Oh, yeah, that one's a little hard to read small too. The eyes are just too small. Like, if it were me, do whatever you want. Honestly, I am the worst person to take feedback on Twitch emotes from. I did all of mine in MS Paint in like 20 minutes. I'm not good at it. But like for that one, my thought would be, oh, the eyes don't read. I should make the eyes way bigger. I should edit the eyes a whole bunch. Like the I mean, nobody cares, but the amount of time I spent burning around the outlines on this stupid emote so that it would scan as Nut Yoshi, and I made the eyes, the actual eyeball eyes, the inside of the eyes, much, much, much bigger, so it would kind of read okay. Yeah, I need Pony Island too. I need involvement. Damn, liking my tweets is not enough. I need early access. Oh my god. I had early access to I'm pretty sure I'm allowed to say that, to the Hex. I wonder if I could horn my way in on Pony Island at all. It would actually be as much fun as it would be to be involved in the ARG. I think I would have even more fun trying to give feedback on what would be even more fun. Because they don't have the same art style as ever. Yeah, I don't understand why so many people have a tendency to lean on that weird art style that's really popular, that like bubbly smiley stuff. I think a lot of it is that it's just like a lot of people commission it and it turned into this like monster that feeds itself. But I still feel like don't you want to look a little different? Especially for what I would imagine is a lot of people who are contrarians who think they deserve to be famous or whatever. Like, why aren't you trying to be the tall poppy? Trying to stand out in the crowd. Yeah, the 2-round art style that's like all soft and smiley and big-eyed and like Like, it's not exactly anime. It's kind of that weird American anime, the tiniest bit. In hopes that is the thing they're missing. That's probably what you're nailing down there. Is it's not people looking to stand out. It's people who are like, I want to hop on whatever's working. I want to get on the boat that's leaving. Not build my own boat. I want to get on the boat that's leaving. This level. Doot. I really want Pony Island 2. If any of you people haven't played Pony Island and you own anything that runs Windows, like literally an old toaster that has Windows, like any old piece of shit laptop even, go play Pony Island. That game will play on anything. It does not require any special skills. It is not a game about ponies. And it is absolutely wonderful. It's the same guy who made Inscription. It was his first big game, and it is unbelievably good. And the less you know about it, the better. Like, I can't stress enough, I wouldn't even recommend reading Steam reviews. Even the trailer, like, I could take or leave. Yeah, if you follow the subreddit for Twitch, the r/Twitch subreddit, there is occasionally good information there. There's occasionally, like, actual shop talk and people digging into, like, interesting ideas and that kind of thing, but 99% of it is dumb questions and then super stupid, obvious, like, please click my profile, please click a link to my channel that's in my flyer or whatever. Stuff that's just like, oh my god, I only had one streamer and then one viewer and then I had 5 and I feel so good for grinding for 1,000 hours, and just terrible, stupid, like high five feel good nonsense that really seems like it's either designed to drive engagement or designed to, like, validate, like, I don't have to do anything except for this and it'll just all work out. Oh my god, why? I don't have a handle on what's happening here. That's very clear to me. Dude. I honestly think that you don't even need, like, rudimentary, like, programming knowledge to, like, get into the little coding puzzles, because they're so well explained that they make sense. Like, as long as you can read enough of its plain text enough that it's a lot more like simple math puzzles than programming. I don't need to stop there, for one. Oh, come on. Screwed up because I didn't force you to go through first cycle. If you don't, everything isn't timed right. Oh. So I'm supposed to go through like that? And then there's Starlight. Speaking of tall poppies and cutting them down. Pointless contrarianism isn't going to get you anywhere. Oh. No, just like the first fire bar cycle. Oh, okay, so I don't have to do that immediate jump. I can jump right here after they do that. And then I'm on schedule? Or do you mean first is in the beginning? Oh, well that killed the thing. I don't know if that was intentional or not. I think I can hide out on top of that block for a second there. I think I'm probably supposed to. Oh my god. We might have to come back to it. 22, CP1. This doesn't feel like a stage with 2 checkpoints. But I also feel like you often really like 2 checkpoints. Can I wait there? I don't think I can wait there. I think I'm gonna get chopped. Only 1 checkpoint. I have to go after this. You have to come back. But yeah, I was surprised at how many people's emotes don't read well. And if if there was anything I feel like I focused on, okay, you have my complete attention. Uh-oh. If there's anything I feel like, I focused on a lot, it was readability in the smallest form that the emotes appear in. So I figured, I always tried to focus on that. But if that doesn't matter, oh my god, I'm gonna do such stupid emotes. I'm gonna do animated emotes of my cats just rolling around, and you're gonna have to click on it to know what the hell it is at all. Oh my god, wait, maybe that's the thing. Maybe the friggin' emote should be, like, total unreadable nonsense, and then you click on it and it's fucking Rickroll. What the fuck is that? How am I- what?! I was supposed to just jump over him. I was literally at the end. Dude. Oh, Zach, we would have gotten to you one day. Oh well, see ya. Just got your priest level 69. Nice. You're gonna stop at 69. I feel like that's crazy. I feel like you would definitely want to push through to the end of it.
Chief Running Wolf 01 has started following. Thank you.
Running Wolf, thanks for the follow. How you doing? Dude. Come back to this level. It's too broken. Oh, is it too broken? Okay. Well, I like what I saw. In general, the idea of having the player pace out against fire bars without it being ultra precision is fun. Like, it is a fun thing overall, even as somebody who doesn't like precision. Oh, is 69 to 70 like a fucking slog? Is that like 10 hours of work? Overall, it's really good. Yeah, just, you know, tune it out so the player can't move backwards. There's definitely ways to do that, and you're smarter than I am at this, so you'll figure it out. Blow up the ground beneath them. Just trap a thwomp in a one-way, something like that. Anything to block it out. Esports. Next is Schlecht and Triforce. Then Running Wolf. D7W7. But yeah, fix it, bring it back. I'll be here. You have a good night too. 1, maybe 2 hours at most. Oh, that's not bad for last levels. But I guess a lot of World of Warcraft kind of just gets started at endgame, right? At max level. R4 RVG. Yeah, I always felt like that was weird. I really liked in, like, Diablo 2 and Path of Exile, where, like, hitting max level isn't really feasible unless you're an insane person, so you just kind of target, like, 85 or 90 or 92, and then you're like, okay, now it's done, and, like, I'll take levels from there, but, like, you know, if I die and lose experience or whatever, that's fine. That's totally acceptable. I'm ready for the end game. But then there's little sweet little bonuses after. And, like, I know Diablo 4 did Paragon. There are other ways to do that, but I still feel like I've been so conditioned to like level ups that I'm like, just let me have more, even if they're super slow. Even if it takes like 200 hours to get 5 more skill points or whatever, just give me the last 5 as like gravy on top that takes forever and is never necessary. Doot. I can tell you which to pick when it gets to my turn. I mean, I want a level that you want feedback on. Okay. Rest is gearing, yeah. Yeah, and I get that too. I feel like Path of Exile leaned really heavily into that as well, where it's like, oh, I'm gonna need allergy eye drops. Where your gear state is a big part of, well, and Diablo 3 and 4 were a big part, did that too. Where your gear's quality, like your gear level was basically your level. Or your approximation of gear level in games that don't have that. DPS and total resistances or whatever. I got cat hair in my eyes. I don't know. It's a stupid thing to want, but I always feel like when I hit max level, like, I have a tendency to not do the final boss in a game until I've 100%ed everything else, if it's at all possible to do so, because I feel less inclined to keep playing the game after I have finished it. Yeah, no, Diablo 3... As soon as they removed trading from Diablo 3, I was fucking over it. I barely played after that. I played through Reaper of Souls, and then oh, this is a puzzle. Okay, this is a puzzle. 3D snowman puzzle. I did not read any of that. Reach the goal while wearing the cannon box. Low budget. This holiday season, get your gun and don't oh, the description's cut off. And don't shoot your eye out. Okay. Nice. Yeah, Diablo 3's Paragon grind was not good. And it wasn't like... It wasn't gravy on top either. Diablo 4 did that as well, where it wasn't really gravy. I felt like Path of Exile did such a good job with how they did their skill system, where, like, your core stuff you were getting to pretty early on. Okay, this... We'll flip that so I can go through there. I mean, there isn't a lot I can do yet, so I'm gonna just poke stuff. Christmas story joke. What? Oh, naked pipe. Oh, that's not gonna do anything. Okay. Does this reset? Hope this resets. Yeah, it's a bad place for cat hair. If I ever didn't play hardcore. Oh my god. Don't always play hardcore! Initially, what got me into Path of Exile is they promised they were going to do a permanent Cutthroat League, where anytime anybody kills you, you drop your shit, or you drop half your shit, or something like that. And then it just didn't fucking happen. Oh, wait, I could have gotten that without the POW. That's okay, we'll restart. I was really excited for that, and really wanted to get into Path of Exile, because at the time, it was just like, well, it's just different Diablo, I don't care. And then I got way into it, and it never happened, and I'm still grumpy about it. Well, that's always going to do that to me. Okay. Okay. So I need to get the spring before I do anything else. I need to get it out of there. Shooting this move the spring? Maybe? Might be cheese? Mess with it. Okay, should do it twice. I'm gonna do that. Yeah, Diablo 3, I liked the trading and auction house initially. I recognized that they lended... Oh, I need to take damage to lose the hat. Shit. That they made rarity, much, much higher on a lot of viable things just to keep the economy from flooding, but honestly, I was fine with that. I also would have been fine with it flooding and having the infinitesimal gap at the end of perfect and almost perfect being very small, blah, blah. Yeah, we still take levels. That's how it works. I mean, it says it right there. It says, viewer levels, add. It'll say close when it's closed. I feel like people who ask really dumb questions are for sure going to be pump and dumpers, making refreshing levels. Prove me wrong. Jade. Oh, I used to not change it. I just left the stream title the whole time. I automated it so when I close the queue, it changes the stream title to say it's closed. People never read it, so now I'm just perpetually grumpy. No, that is not the answer. Okay, I need to think different here. Yeah, they removed trading from Diablo 3, and it removed a lot of my desire to play Diablo 3. Just because it really felt like it was missing trading. Diablo 4, even with it never having had trading, still really felt like it was missing trading. I liked the core gameplay loop, but it just is over, and then it sucks. Thanks for dropping a level in there, Jades. We'll get to it pretty soon. There's 2 in front of you. I don't know. Not everybody wants a social experience with a kind of game like that, but I really feel like having trading in a game like that, at least having it available or having a trade league, is a really important part of what makes me want to engage with a game like that. It makes everything you find feel important, and it makes me want to find things and keep them and see if they're valuable. That is a lot more like playing a scratch-off. Like, that really scratches that gambling itch. Whereas just seeing if it's an upgrade for my character or not, like, I'm tired of those fucking scratch-offs super goddamn fast. Have you ever played Mario Maker 2 game on the Nintendo Switch family of systems? As a matter of fact. Oh. Finished my coffee. I can't bounce the spring in a useful way. So I feel like it's very unlikely that that's the answer, but I feel like I might be able to cheese my way through it. I absolutely can do that. This is not a useful position to be in. I can't fire. I am soft locked. I'm definitely soft locked. I mean, I have nobody to blame but myself. Long jump? Twirl? No, there's literally nothing I can do. Nothing gets you out. Never heard of an woman or man named Mario? You fucking what? I did mash the buttons. I tried doing different things, then I mashed a lot of buttons. Okay, the real talk. At what point should we start to be concerned about AI chatters? Oh no. Oh no. And then Twitch. Oh no. Oh my god. And then Twitch, recognizing the value of content creators and how many content creators drop off because nobody is fucking watching. Because, like, the number of people streaming to zero is really sad. Like, legitimately sad. That makes me sad. So there are so few people watching and interacting with streamers that they license OpenAI's ChatGPT to build out a bunch of chatbots that will put like a minimum of 5 to 7 people in every single person's chat who will watch transcripts of the audio and then respond to the streamer with a little bit of delay, just like a chatter would, and then make every single person who's making content feel like... I feel like I should stop talking. Feel like they're getting engagement, which gets more people to make content, which gives them more training data for what will eventually turn into, I assume, the world's crappiest and watched by everyone terrible, terrible AI stream that's just a combination of XQC and Asmongold? I can't think of any other big streamers. The titty lady with the hot tubs and the ear licking? What's her name? Amaranth. It's just all that crammed together. The guy with the sunglasses? Is he big? Was he big? Oh yeah, titty lady got banned. No, not the new titty lady, the original titty lady. I googled the new titty lady because I was like, this is for sure promoting other content. That's all this is. The immediate first thing when you Google her name, and this is seriously a good reason why you should make the argument that maybe we shouldn't have fucking porn on Twitch. As soon as you Google her name, it was like, what was her name? Like Gorp Dorp? Morp. It was Morp something. Morp tits. If you Google Morp tits, I bet you will find it. Morp tits lady. You find her porn in like the first 4 links. Like it's right there on Google. Boob lady. And I have no problem with people wanting to make porn or promote their porn. I just feel like a gaming platform with a large child base probably isn't the best place to do it. And like, I'm verbally gross, but I really feel like there at least isn't very much reason for a kid to click on my stream here. A 15-year-old kid, a 13-year-old kid who sees jiggly titties has a lot of good reason to click on it. Michael Booblady. Michael Bublé. Michael Bublady. Squidward, how you doing tonight? You ban kids, they do not. They might. Their mods might do it quietly too. Yeah, they may also avoid it as much as possible. What do you... I mean, if you go to Dixerdo and look on their Twitter, you'll find it right away. 'Cause, yeah, she just got banned. Because she was literally just streaming like her tits. Wait, so then can we do this then? As long as like my nipples aren't out, we can do like this, right? Like I could just I could get the tiny little triangle thing. No, wait, male nipples are okay now, right? It would still be funny to get the tiny triangle. Tiny triangle brassiere. I'm making no progress because I'm yelling too much. Yeah, ear licking streams you could absolutely replace with AI probably right now. That... Oh, that poofed it. Wait. Was that the solution? Hey, did I just cheese it or am I solving? Am I puzzling like a champion? When were they banned? I saw it today. I saw it on Twitter today. Let's just go find Boob Lady on Twitter. Let's just answer all these questions. This is now a Twitter stream. Let's see. There's nothing on Twitter that I'd give any shits about sharing. Firefox. Dexerto. I have no interest in porn things, but I just saw it today. I don't know how much they post, but I feel like we'll find it right away. Yeah, there it is. Morgue Pie. I was close. But yeah, she was streaming like this. This is what you were getting. This was the whole stream. It was just cropped just above the nips. And if you Google it, you find her porn instantly. So that was that. Go, Google away. But also, I don't even understand why that's interesting is that they're also on Twitch. Like, it just seems like just self-promotion. It's not even like I'm playing games to appeal to nerds and bring nerds in who want my content. It was just blabbing, being a blabber, doing just chatting. No, this isn't right either. Do I need to save the POW? I need to save the POW. Oh. Search boobs on Twitter. No! Do. I think I missed. We all got excited about titties. And, like, I appreciate that Twitch made a choice to ban her, but I also feel like Twitch should justify that. Twitch should make a statement about what was and was not acceptable there, because we just had the body painting meta before that, hot tubs, ear licking, all this other stupid stuff, and, like... you gotta make the lines clear. Perhaps if you had a nip slip, I mean, they're here. You know, they slip out, probably. Do. If somebody subbed, I'm pretty sure she wiggled or something like that. Oh, wow. I mean, I saw a clip of her content on Twitter with I think it was the original Dexerto posting. Dexer2? I have no idea how you say that, and I don't give a shit. And the clip was literally just her wiggling. But it kept everything off camera. It kept nips off camera, but it did not leave any questions. I get that you could make that argument that, well, it's self-explanatory, but I still feel like, again, like, we got a warning for male shirtlessness once, like a billion years ago, doing Smash Bros streams. When I used to travel all over and do Smash Bros streams with a buddy of mine's channel. Because their rules were like literally that you couldn't be topless, like nobody could be topless or even in a swimsuit unless they were on a beach. I'm making so little progress on this puzzle right now. I think I need to bring the POW over here. And then flip it, and then flip it with the POW. So I definitely need to do this in a totally different order than what I'm doing. But I'm making no progress other than I figured out a way to cheese the spring out of there. Oh, it's only a 3-day ban? Oh. Wait, will you walk? Oh, he doesn't walk off. Okay. Barnstorm. Hey, how you doing? Thanks for dropping something in there. Well, that was like the joke for a while, and then eventually they relaxed their tolerance on that kind of thing. Yeah, it's porn. It's immediately porn. It's probably worse now. She probably had some SEO person go absolutely ape shit. after the ban because she knows this is going to be a big publicity push. But yeah, like within 1 second, you can find that lady shoving crap up her ass. It's like hilarious. And it's not a platform for children, but it's a platform popular with children. And I don't, want to argue the relative merits of being a little disgusting versus literally peddling porn. And I'm not even saying that porn is bad. I'm just saying that, like, the same way that I joke about, like, telling kids to do heroin because kids shouldn't be watching me. Oh, yeah, the ban for sure helped her. Because of all... Oh. That body painting stuff was tamer stuff that genuinely just did good body paint work, caught strays. Oh, stray perverts, you mean? Because I bet it did. Oh. But yeah, I imagine the ban probably really, really helped her. She's smiling all the way to the bank. And I'm not even saying, like, don't do pornography. Pornography's evil, blah, blah. Lots of things are addictive, and you have a porn addiction or whatever, that's a whole different thing. Substitutionary girlfriends are like paying people to pretend they like you, that kind of stuff. That's all toxic and weird. Can I... No, I can't self-hurt. I can't do anything to get this off my head once I'm here. I can loop back around, though. Okay, wait. I might have an idea. Guess what I found interesting in the game's code? What? What'd you find? Tell me. Don't make me guess. Your mom? Okay, I can get that, and now I can get damaged and still get back through here. That's progress. Fuck. Really? I thought that was gonna work. Okay, I can get damaged on the first time. Oh, no, then I get it anyway. I don't know if I like this level. I think I'm too dumb for this puzzle. I posted about it on Twitter, and I feel like I was more succinct there, even in just typing up my immediate thoughts, but I feel like if the only way to sell yourself as a content producer or to sell yourself on Twitch is sex, doesn't that feel... to me, it feels like... So that's all you have to offer? That's the best you could come up with to be entertaining? Like, not even like the girls have it easy mode, blah, blah. Like, that's not fun to weigh in on. But that just seems like such a goddamn, like, pathetic way to, bottom of the barrel, like, bottom feeder stuff to draw people in. I feel like most people have more to offer than that. Like, make stupid hard levels. I see that. I feel like there are so few pieces here that I should be able to make progress by poking stuff and figuring something out, and that is not happening at all. You have to damage the pokey first. Oh, yeah, we can make the pokey small so he walks around. We were kind of on the right path, and then we got distracted by boobs. See, they're distracting. That's the problem. I'm mad about boobs because they distract me. When I could be playing video games. Okay, so let's get out of here with this then. Oh, or it'll just work that time. God damn it. I don't even understand how that happened. Oh, wait, can you jump on... You can jump on their heads. Okay. No, yeah, okay. Never mind. Ignore me. Ignore me. None of this is useful. Nope. There's a code for a snowball getting bigger as the player rolled it. It crashes if it's bigger than a certain amount or if it's not ground. Oh, go tell people about that on Twitter. That feels like information that the people should have. Oh, what? I swear to God we did that before. We got him down to one head. There we go. Okay. Don't do that. Oh, we need to flip this already. God damn it. We need to have this flipped already. Okay. I need it to be blue, and then I need to get the snowball down to one head. Yeah, got him down to one head. One unit of snowman. Of snow guy. I'm learning so little. That is also what kind of pisses me off about, like, titty stuff in video games, too, is, like, I don't need a reminder to masturbate. Like, I don't need you to rub tits in my face and, like, try to get me horny. Even if it works, I'm angry. If it doesn't work, I'm still angry that you tried. Like, no matter what, I'm annoyed about tits. And, two, when, like, it's super fan servicey, it's like, again, can't you write women that are more than, like, a boob? Like, for the love of God. Put armor on the whole body. That's how armor works. Oh, Twitter's a great place. Oh, man. If you want to see wieners all the time, you just go on Twitter, you click on trending, you see dicks. Fucking all the dicks. There we go. Down to one head again. Exactly where we want him to be. Ugh. No, I mean, it's funny. At first, I assumed it was a blowjob joke. That's where we were going. Take damage, then I can move the spring. Yeah, take damage, and I can move the spring. I mean, this feels like progress. As such, well-written characters designed by porn artists. I mean, that doesn't surprise me. I would imagine there's probably a lot of crosstalk between porn artists and game artists in general, just that a lot of people probably came up drawing porn and then get into art because of that. But yes, I always felt like Xenoblade was really excessive on that front, and it disinterested me. The horny people in Xenoblade communities ruined me ever wanting to... they seek out porn artists. I need a citation on that because I need to have that information, like, saved somewhere. You know what artist makes absolutely bank? That gross one. Shade. Something. Furry arts. Yeah, I bet. I would bet that furry artists make absolute bank. Because you can't be a furry without your pictures of art. The spring, I think getting the spring is a part of what I want, because it won't respawn if I have it, right? So now we have a very different setup when we come back here, right? One main beast character, despite it being an entire character type within the game. So it's all females and a furry? That's all of Xenoblade? Okay, now we want the snowball to flip it. Yeah, we want the snowball to flip it. Wait, this just puts me in the same position where I janked out the spring, though. I feel like we also need the POW. There's no way for me to get the POW, right? Yep. Wait, there might be a way for me to get the POW. Hang on. Artists charge a premium for being weirded out. Oh. Well, I assume a lot of it, too, is that it's a... Oh, that does get me the POW. I feel like that isn't cheap. That feels correct. Oh, my God. I think I have ideas. Oh, come on. Just go on top and be nice about it. There we go. Perfect. Oh, I find furries gross. I unapologetically think that furries are gross. Pretty much always. A lot of people have mildly gross fetishes too, but when you get like super deep in that community, I feel like it's an impossible fetish. The absolute best case scenario is giant comedic cartoon suits that you fuck each other in, or that you wear and then fuck each other. I honestly don't know or care, but still gross. Weird. The tying up animals in it seems especially weird. It's weird. It's a weird thing. Hi, cat that I don't want to fuck at all. It makes me uncomfortable about those people having pets, especially. are better than their actual game designs. The Smash versions of Pyra and Mythra have jiggle physics. I remember that and being like, are you kidding me? After all that stuff about how we can't have guns, we have jiggle physics now. Great. Good job, Nintendo. Wait, shit. Do I get the POW up here and get over here? I guess I flip it. Yeah, I flip it. Then I come back through. After I take damage? Shit, I think this is it, right? Then I come back through after I take damage, and then I can throw the POW and flip it. Oh, then I only flip it once. Then I throw the POW and flip it. And then I'm over here, and that's nothing. So I need to flip it twice. Shit. Oh, shit! Is it this? I think I have it. I think I have it. Nope, that's not it. Damn it. I think I have a lot of the pieces, and I have no idea how to put them together. Same people who are weirded out by furries are the same ones who main Fox McCloud in Smash. But I imagine some of it is, yeah, it's weird that they're sexualizing things that you just think are really cool. But I also feel like those two things are really close. If Fox is cool to you because he's an anthropomorphized animal, that's very close to having a fetish. Okay, let me take one more good look at it here. I think we're too dumb. Rufus and Street Fighter. Didn't they do jiggle physics for the crocodile's gut too in Smash? I swear there were a couple other funny jiggle physics things in Smash. Snowball. I honestly, I feel like there's absolutely no way I could prove it, so it's just bigotry. But I feel like there has to be an infinitesimal number of people who don't sexualize it, or even that the people who don't sexualize it still maybe sexualize it a little bit. I don't know. I feel like so much of it is wrapped up in at least vaguely sexualized behavior and content and behavior that it's very hard to untangle the two. From my end of thinking it's gross all the time, I would compare it to people who are like, oh, Lolicon isn't CP, blah, blah, blah. Like, they both stink, so fuck off. That's probably overly broad. Okay, then get this. Then we can go get the spring. I think I was really onto the right pieces last time. I mean, I'm probably biased. I don't like my getting in Smash. Who's my? The arms lady? What was the arms lady? Min Min. Min Min was arms lady. In Smash? Mai from King of Fighters. Who the hell did we get from King of Fighters in Smash? Fatal what? Not in Smash Ultimate. We got Terry and we got that other dickhead. Kazuma sounds right. Yet, I needed to have it flipped. I do this every time. Okay, hang on, let's flip it around. Yeah, we need to flip it on the way back. That's what we're doing wrong here. Oh, as a background character. I legitimately do not remember that. I don't know. I guess the thing that really sticks out for me, especially with the furry thing that likely contributes to bias and bigotry, was that baby fur person who used pictures of infants for their weird baby fur art. And then when somebody dug into it, they defended it as a fetish and as a private thing. And then the whole thing was just super fucking skeevy. They make a well-known comic series too, but I feel like a lot of their following dropped off after that. That was a thing. Yeah, Box, if you DM me, I can definitely dig it up. But it was one of those things where there was so much entangling between like the baby fur stuff and them draw, like somebody literally found the exact reference image they used for a baby, like a sexualized baby fur drawing that they drew of like the child they referenced, and it turned into a giant mess. It was for sure done by somebody who was like a big bigot against furries anyway, but it was still fucking gross. But no thanks. Yeah. Yeah, no, I meant more, I can definitely cite my sources. I can even send you a link and then you don't have to click on it. But I definitely went deep on the rabbit hole relatively recently because I it was one of those things where I was reading it and I did not believe it. But all the tweets were archived and everything. So back to boob physics. Now I want to leave it that way. That's what we want to do. We want to leave it that way. I didn't want to be distracted by boobs when I'm playing a video game. Yeah, DM me, remind me what it was, and I'll look it up after. I don't ever delete my history because that is how my memory works. I go and look for links I clicked on and stuff that I searched for. Okay, there we go. That's Rufus from Street Fighter. Okay, let me click on it. Let me click on it for everybody. I mean, that's some jiggle. It's doing it. I kind of wish they gave him a nipple. Like, at the end of the day, I wish they gave him a nipple. That was one of the things I really liked about, that's great. About Soul Calibur. Wait, does he have jiggle physics on his tits? He has jiggle physics on his tits and his gut. That's amazing. That's awesome. That's what we're missing, is hypersexualization of men to the point where it's, like, crazy toxic. I really liked Voldo in Soul Calibur because of how he was animated and sexualized in the way women often are, in just a really grotesque way. And obviously it wasn't supposed to be, like, attractive. He's, like, half dead and all gross looking anyway. But it still was, like, so much that it was the same type of discomfort that I feel about hypersexualizing women getting thrust into people's faces. Yeah, I mean, delete. Well, and if you don't want something in your history, you can individually remove it or use incognito or anything else. But yeah, I like having my history around so I can go look at what it is. There is like 4 gigs of fucking history in my Firefox. One of my favorite characters in the game. He used Kung Fu, but adjusted to work with his girth. There's definitely a joke about, so you mean sumo? But I don't know if Kung Fu is Japanese, so then maybe that's racist. Or just, bad at Asian. Leave me alone. Okay. We're gonna go over here, then take damage. Sure it's not. I feel like it's Chinese, but that feels wrong too. I feel like it's not Japanese. I always assume it's Chinese. Written into his backstory. That's great. Not headcanon, that's just reality. Okay, spring. I feel like women can be sexy and, you know, women and, oh shit, I fucked it. I needed to flip it again. Can I get the spring back? I'm not sure if I can get the spring back now. Maybe I can. Okay, let's leave that down there and we'll see what we can do here. I don't think I can. I think I fucked it. I fucked it. Okay. Yeah, well, like, I feel like Samus was always really well written and very rarely sexual, and I still feel like sexualizing Samus as a reward was weird. And I'm probably projecting, but I feel like when the writers literally in Fusion were like, oh, her body was disfigured permanently and blah, blah, that maybe somebody thought the same thing. I know how to solve it. You can feel free to tell me. Okay, okay, we need to flip the goddamn thing again, so let's do friggin' that. Let's take damage and then flip it. Snowball is used to change the on-off the second time. Oh, I'm supposed to get the snowball and bring it around. I figured I was going to do something with the, I figured I was going to do something with the pipe and a bullet. And was going to flip it around that way. But I hadn't gotten to the point where I actually understood what I needed to do. Because even if I do this, that doesn't hit it either, does it? No stack there would do it unless I put, like, the POW there, and I still don't know if that would do it. Yeah, well, and I feel like Metroid 4, Fusion definitely toned it back. Like, big time. Like, it really seemed to me like the writing was deliberately being like, yeah, we really don't want Samus to be a sex object. We want her to be a strong female role model. Oh my god. Oh no, wait, no, I wanted to do that. Okay, fast. So then let's get the snow. I will say, I absolutely commend the ability to make a puzzle this absurdly difficult with this few moving pieces. A lot of people resort to difficulty in a puzzle being, oh my god, we have to finish with the cannon! We have to get a cannon at some point, too. Oh my god, no, I was definitely not on the right path. A lot of people resort to a lot of stuff on screen and red herrings to add difficulty, and I mean it's not wrong, but it takes a lot of work to build out a puzzle. Oh, that iPhone was still sitting on. To build out a puzzle in a way that's still extremely difficult without a ton of moving parts, and it is a really cool thing. You throw the snowball, get the cannon, and then shoot the on-off, and then the snowball comes back and hits it and flips me around. Yeah, I gotcha. That makes sense. I definitely wasn't on the way to that, though. I was not on the way to that. I had no idea where I was getting the cannon from. I hadn't gotten there yet. I would have for sure gone through the pipe and been like, are you fucking kidding me? My throat's dry. Have you heard how Disney is retelling Snow White? The one with the Hispanic lady that people got really mad about? Who, admittedly, does not look prettier than the Maleficent. I do feel like that's kind of important, but maybe they're gonna really glow her up. I don't know. I didn't see in video, in film, on set makeup or anything. So how to kill the Pokey Spring. I've read enough solutions. You guys are smarter than me. I accept this. I was close. I was a little bit close, but I didn't have all the pieces. Overall, though, well done. Too much for me. I'm out of puzzle. Flex levels always have that moment. I feel like that's happened before. I definitely feel like that's probably happened before, where it was like, really? Really? Yeah. The way I work, too, is like, if I can't see something, it doesn't exist, so being able to see everything that's a part of it makes it a lot easier, too. The white genocide thing baffles me, like, it's so popular with incels and people who don't fuck anyone and will never have kids, like, what the fuck are you worried about? If you fuck anyone ever, it's gonna be a hooker and they're gonna be a minority. Just by likelihood of you're poor and stupid, so you're gonna go with the cheaper one. You're gonna fly somewhere where they're cheaper. So, like, what are you worried about? Like, best case scenario, you're contributing to white genocide. Like, even just playing, like, devil's advocate there. And then on the other side of that, it's just like, who in the fuck gives a shit? There will always be little enclaves of racists inbreeding with each other in the mountains, so there'll always be some white people if you need to, like, go back and get some genes or something. I peaked as a creator in the bonus room of this level. You gave me your maker ID. What level? What level do you want me to play? Lava bubble layer. Rocky wrench athletics. And clearly a female falling for a guy. Yeah, that's never happens. What? New one. Okay, new one. You're pretty annoyed at what? Do. Miss anything else in chat? I think we covered it. If I missed anything, tell me. Disney letting the females fall in love with the princes. I don't know. That was a really weird thing that mushroom just did. Yeah, I mean, I feel like they don't need to. I've been playing too much Super Mario World. A woman's job isn't to fall in love with a prince. You hate that that's not a thing. You're pretty annoyed by Disney not letting females fall in love with the prince. I don't know. I can't tell you the last time I watched a Disney movie with a princess in it. But I also feel like defining women as objects that need to be saved all the time is crazy toxic. I'm also really surprised. I guess we've kind of stopped doing that with Mario a little bit. The last new soup, Peach still need to be saved, right? But Wonder, Peach didn't need to be saved. Peach was active in 3D World as well, right? I think they've kind of stepped off of that. I thought they did a really fun inversion on that too with Paper Mario, and at least gave her some agency. Like, Peach had her own thing going while she was being kidnapped rather than just waiting for men to come to her. And if I recall, didn't she kind of break out at the end? Yeah, the whole thing about men saving princesses, princess saving princesses and all that, it's a super weird power fantasy. I know it's like a super old trope at this point, so a lot of it is just playing off of that old trope. But it's also a dumb trope. See that? I see that pipe. I cheesed your bonus room. This is cool though. I had a terrible level. Let me grab a recording of this. I had a terrible level with a horrible, horrible elevator in it that I should just take this elevator and put it in it. Because it, like, ruined the second half of the level. They won't let Snow White be saved. Did the new Snow White movie come out? And if it did, what's the difference between the new one and the old one? They just, what, Snow White just toils forever in a coma, and that's it? Like, there's a big difference between doing absolutely everything on Earth to cast as many brown people and black people as you can in everything, and sacrificing everything else to get there because you feel that it's important to not be criticized. And, you know, and I think even Disney admitted, like, okay, maybe we're going a little too far on this. Or Marvel? I feel like somebody realized, like, we're shitting it. But there's a big difference between going way too far with the virtue signaling and, like, letting women, exist as human beings rather than, MacGuffins for the hero to save and unlock and stick his cock into. This is weird. Squidward, aren't you, like, a child? Or, I assume, like, 19 years old? It was Marvel? Okay. And all I remember was, like, a cursory overview from some, right-wing people, like, making fun of it. So I have no idea if it's reasonable or if they even admitted it. I saw something about it. Don't quote me. Or Google it and tell me I'm wrong. Yeah. Oh my god. I hated Zelda in Tears of the Kingdom because it felt like they were trying to give her agency, and they did a terrible fucking job with it. Because at the end of the day, I still needed to save her. She basically just was a vessel for a bunch of magic. She didn't have the magic, really. She was the recipient of magic that she was chained to for an eternity, or I guess until Link wakes up, or she loses the fight to Big Muscle Boy. That sucks. And then the little bit of autonomous Zelda that we got to see was a terrible fucking bitch. She was a lot better in Tears of the Kingdom. In Breath of the Wild, I did not like her. I really did not like her in Breath of the Wild. She was like my least favorite Zelda ever. Just having a conversation with someone on Facebook. They were showing off a Ferrari they saw in my state. Said, no thanks, cool, but no thanks. I prefer cars that don't catch on fire. And why use Snow White? Yeah, I don't know what the Snow White thing is either. That sounds like Snow White was like your thing. Your fantasy lady and you're mad. Watch the old movie then. I imagine that a lot of people who are way into Teslas are going to be in a... But yeah, I like that. Overall, that was good. Solid traditional level. We're distracted with blathering, but very good traditional level. Cute little bonus room. Great run through. Yeah, no, I thought that Zelda in Tears of the Kingdom was a lot better rounded out, although we got to see a lot less of her. There was a lot more of Zelda legitimately, like, trying to be a scientist rather than just kind of refusing her duty and blah, blah. Like, it was very similar. It's obvious, it's a sequel, but it felt so much more like Zelda was doing what Link was doing, that they were two pieces of the same concept rather than she's a MacGuffin that you save at the end. Listed 3 major recalls on their cars, all citing engine fires due to improperly secured fuel oil rails. I feel like on fancy cars, I'm not a car guy at all, but I feel like on high-end cars, sports cars, problems with the goddamn fuel system, fuel lines, fuel pumps, all of it, like, comes up all the goddamn time, and I don't even get it. I do not get how that happens. Fun making it. Oh, that's good. Always good when there's still people having fun making stuff. I feel like Mario Maker is, like, getting smaller. It makes me sad. But, I mean, I will get way into troll levels. And then get even sadder when it falls apart. Any level you want, it's your choice. Okay. Precision engineering equals precision burning. Yeah, I mean, I know I have terrible perspectives on cars. I may have worse perspective on cars than furries, I guess, unless you're a furry and you don't like cars, then you disagree. I mean, I tolerate furries. I tolerate furries. I would not tolerate somebody who was like, Lolicon's fine. So I guess they're not as bad. 9 PF. But, like, I want to go the speed limit. I may go a little above the speed limit, but it's only because I've literally been given a ticket for going the speed limit for disrupting the flow of traffic. I don't understand why people want cars that can break the law so effectively. Nobody I know that has a sports car or a fast car has ever taken them to a racetrack in their entire life, and there's one in Slinger, Wisconsin. I think there's still one in Slinger, but there's definitely a racetrack within like 100 miles that you could drive to go break the law. They break the law on public streets where people are driving. In a state where people are drunk constantly. Like, fuck off. Fuck right off with that. Fuck you and fuck off. No matter what, it's never safe or smart to drive like a dipshit. People are already terrible at driving, and you are in a multi-thousand-pound murder machine. I don't understand why people want to drive super fast in a thing like that, because it's stupid. It's so goddamn stupid. Get a motorcycle if you want to do something dangerous. Then at least you can be the meat crayon and you're less likely to kill someone. It still could happen, but... Oh. Mario Maker 3 feels a little unlikely, but I also feel like it's a moneymaker, and Nintendo doesn't necessarily like to repackage and resell stuff all the time. They did with Mario Kart, and that worked really well, so they might want to do that, but they might just want to call it Mario Maker 3. And if they do backwards compatibility with the Switch 2, they will for sure want to just make a new Mario Maker, so I can see it going both ways. Yeah, Mario Wonder was great. It is real heartbreaking that we're not going to see Mario Wonder in here. We used to follow a few NSFL subreddits. Yeah, Meatcran's a old term. I've never really liked the the watch people die stuff in general. Machines malfunctioning is interesting, and like if it's interesting, I'll look at it. But just watching people die or get horribly maimed has never been that interesting to me. But old image board user, it's inevitable. Like, you know, I think we're about the same age. You just saw it. Shock news, shock websites, and shock images were just what people traded in. Those were pranks back in the day. Gross. Yeah, things that spin are fucking scary. And all this stretches right off. Oh, this comes off and it just gets wrapped around stuff and it's just gone. No more skin. You literally have a level called Pick a Path. This is why you don't tell people to pick a level. Okay? I'm gonna go in this level because I know it's bad. I'm gonna tell you it's bad. I'm gonna boo it. I'm gonna get mad at you. I have an idea too. One of these slow streams, we're gonna make a level, and I'm gonna need help figuring out. Oh, esports, the absolute worst goddamn level I could possibly put together. Specifically, so I'll be like, no, you can't submit levels anymore until you play this level on stream. I want to build a level where there's like an elevator for the player. Looks like this first one wins. Okay, let's give that a shot. The bad level. I want to make a level that is designed for me to watch someone else suffer through all of the worst dumb things that I can think of. That will specifically be for me to make someone do in co-op. And then, you know, be awful. Maybe set up a lag switch too, and I can make it the worst experience on Earth. Oh. It's a bad level. Don't make levels like that. Let's go comment on the correct choice. Don't make levels like this. This is a bad level. This level should be unuploaded, and there's no reason to make levels like this, ever. No one has fun with this on Earth, and you should make levels that people will have fun with. Yeah, unupload it. Get rid of it. Get rid of it right now. What are you doing? Go unupload it. Crackers, don't lurk by my feet. Would love more than anything to never ride in a car ever again in my entire life. I like driving. I find driving relatively peaceful. I liked having a manual transmission. I kind of wish that was still a thing. But you can't trust other drivers. I wish everyone else would stop driving forever. And like one drunk driving ticket, no car ever again. Nope. 2 drunk driving tickets, we cut off all your limbs and you're put in a wheelchair, and we sew your mouth shut. Like, you are allowed to exist, but you definitely can't ever be capable of physically operating a vehicle again. Like, I don't understand how it's so hard. The number of fights I've had with close friends who are, like, accidentally bragging about drunk driving around me, and I will go off on, like, a 2-hour fucking tirade, and I will not leave it alone until I am forced to leave or until they leave. Because it's just fucking terrible. And the number of people in Wisconsin who think it's totally fucking acceptable, or, oh, it's justified. No, it's never fucking justified. You fucking dipshit. Oh, yeah, no, it's just everybody does drugs in this way, so, bro, fuck you. Yeah, I know people who've been severely injured or maimed because of drunk drivers. I've never had anything, like, happen to me, but, like, I know what can happen. Everyone should know what could happen. I'm not even, like, crazy risk averse. I do, like, bouldering. I hike off trails constantly and wander, like, so far away that I have no fucking idea where I am. I do stupid and dangerous things that are personally dangerous. I generally don't risk other people's lives. Chief. Did I hit next for Chief and I got distracted and didn't type it in? I absolutely did. Chief, let's see what you... Oh, no, we did Chief. Chief was the bad level. Jades, let's see what you got. Thanks for your patience. Pretty distracted tonight. I'm all keyed up and caffeinated, and I got a regular amount of sleep last night. And I'm on a new inhaler, which seems to be making my throat more dry. Yes, there is a tutorial. Channel point redeem for you to make a Mario Comics level. No, no, there's not enough points. And I hate it. And I hated them, and I hate comics. I don't want it. I don't want it. I don't want to do it. An idea for a pretty shitty level, but like funny or just shitty? Yeah, there's a tutorial. Dead relatives. Involuntary manslaughter. You have a POW in your hand. You must juggle another POW in your head all the way to the end. Oh, I've seen a level like that. I remember a level like that in SMB 1, where you just did it with your head, and it was really miserable. I think it was a big or popular level. Fist comics. Hot comics? Fist comics? Fisting comics. I think if we call it fisting comics, that could keep most people away from it, and anyone gross would instantly be disappointed. Dunkler, Glockington. Oh my god. German is not a serious language. There's no way that's real German. Come on. Hang on a second. Hang on a second. Detect language into English. Dunkler, Glockington. Dark Beltone. Oh my god. German. Oh. Dunkler Glockington sounds so much like it's not real words. It sounds like if you asked like somebody from like in the boonies, like super, like basically like rural people who don't watch TV, don't have TV. Like, hey, think of like a German name real quick. That'd be the best they'd come up with. Dunkler. Oh, that's great. Einkleins and Dark Souls. Laterne. Let's take a peek. And ton is a sound. Yeah, I mean, I see it. I'm not saying it's a bad name. I'm saying that that name is really funny to me, who does not speak German. Okay, that is a very cute little secret. I always like that. If I can climb around on the decorations and get to someplace I shouldn't get to, man, just putting some crap up there, putting something cute up there is always nice. Fire bars. I feel like I should have gotten more coins. Oh, god damn it. I can't imagine it's a common sentence. And yeah, I really wish we had the stone block. And jiggle physics in 3D World. I bet there's some terrible YouTube video out there of like all the Mario games that have ever had jiggle physics. And then there'll be something horrible like the little cats in 3D World plus Bowser's Fury. And then I'll be unhappy that I clicked on it. Now we have something. Yeah, in Mario Maker 1, Mario Maker 1 and 2, every single style uses the exact same physics as New Soup. So they have different elements between them, but every single one has the same hang time, momentum, everything as New Soup. Which I feel like was a mistake, but I also recognize that that is a lost battle. They're never gonna backpedal on that. It's just not gonna happen. I would love it if they would, but it's never gonna happen. But there's a lot of cross compatibility, and there was a I think a Carl video of Psychro sending his Switch to Carl because he like did stuff like crammed ground pounding and the twirl jump into Super Mario World, and made a weird level around it. Nature, everything is possible without. That's good. I was a little concerned if I do take damage, if I was going to be able to actually finish what we're going through here. Thanks. Thanks for that, Boom Boom. Little houses are cute. Dark Bell Tone. Oh, so Dark Soul stuff. It looked like it was going for here. Bell Tower, maybe? Dunkler. Dunkler Glockington. At your service. I wanted to get a few of those. Hey, there we go. 2 bells. Oh, if Spellcheck had failed you there, we would have all had a good laugh. So, Bell Demons? Bell Gargoyles? What the hell was the boss at the top of the bell tower? Bell Demons? I feel like it was Bell Demons, but that doesn't sound right. You find it funny that there aren't saws in the game, instead they use grinders? I'm pretty sure grinders and saws were synonyms as far as Super Mario World went. Do you mean the terminology? Because there were a lot of weird term differences too, like Spike Pillar versus Pounder. What the hell's a Spike Pillar called in English? Gargoyles? Was it literally just gargoyles? Bell gargoyles? Was that in the Spider-Woman? Oh, I think it'd be funnier if that was a mistranslation, but I'm also fine with that just being nonsense. Press down for lantern. Oh, that's cute. Oh, fuck. Soft lock. It is a soft lock. Really? That's just soft lock in German too, huh? Way to steal our words, Germany. Nope. Wick spearing. Oh, soft lock. Well, that can happen. Yeah, you can solve these types of problems by putting a spike in here, or simply allowing the player to exit from here. These could be breakable or something like that. Anything that would let the player exit from this location. Otherwise, Standfestschluss. Otherwise, you could put a one-way here as well, which would prevent the player from going through there. Any number of things prevent the player from going through here, or just fill it in if aesthetically you want it to be the here, but it doesn't need to be a hole. Dude, Sledge Bro. So you could trap a Sledge Bro in there, and he would always kill you and be annoying, because that would actually fit really, really good in there. Where are saws and grinders different in Mario? Because the grinder predates anything else. Grinder was Super Mario World. Did they define saws differently in New Soup? Because I think we had saws in New Soup, right? But saws in New Soup, I think you could still spin jump on like you could in Super Mario World. It wasn't until later before they decided to get weird about if they could or could not be spun jumped upon. You were the first to get soft locked. That doesn't mean you shouldn't fix it. Yeah, you should definitely fix it. In a dark area, it's pretty easy to hop into a space like that. Sports. And it was your fuck up is not a good answer for I did a bad job. Even in a Dark Souls level, I'm not accepting get good as a response. Now, if there was a place for me to die there, and I was being like, what the fuck, you'd be like, oh, get good. But I'm pretty sure Dark Souls doesn't have any total soft locks, that then the response from the developers would be get good. FromSoft is not that mean. Yeah, I could jump into that one, but I would have to work hard at staying, at actually being, oh, actually I could get soft locked in there. Form of quick travel, yeah, if only. If only we had restart from checkpoint. We wouldn't even be mad about soft locks. And we'd still bitch about it, and people would be like, oh, fuck off, Grandpa. Just go back to the checkpoint. We'd be like, no, it's still bad design, though. You should still avoid locking the player like this and let them die. Fuck off, Grandpa. It's gonna happen. It's gonna happen eventually. We're gonna be 50. We're gonna be yelling at Mario Maker levels. And 30-year-olds are gonna be like, fuck off, Boomer. Fuck off, Moomer. It's gonna be Moomer. It's gonna be something horrible like that. I'm really happy that you've read a lot of the Mario Wiki. I would also recommend the Cutting Room Floor Wiki. It's great. tcrf.net. You can just get lost there for an absolute eternity. Oh, can I get up there? Do I want to get up there? I think if I could get up there, I could cheese the darkness section. I'm not positive. I do not think that's possible. I do not think that's possible. Yeah, Dark Souls 1's quick travel was items, right? Wasn't it Homeward Bone and something else stupid? Dark Souls 1 was important, right? And I had fun with Dark Souls 1. But I really think that Dark Souls 1 is, like, objectively kind of bad. Oh my god, the running. The jumping in Dark Souls 1, that is definitely required to play the game. It's not like an optional platforming thing. It is required for some items that you need. Like, what are you guys thinking to not just give me a goddamn jump button? Oh my god. Hammer Bros in the dark in SMB1. In SMB1, you really need more light sources than this. Because enemies don't even give off faint light, it's really easy to be in a position where you're literally just getting a hammer in your face. I'm pretty sure jumping is required when you get to that upper bridge area, right? You get to that upper area, kind of where the first Black Knight guy is. I swear to God, there's a thing you absolutely need at some point that you have to jump to. And the reason why it's frustrating is because the jumping has that weird run-up that you need to do, and it's just bad. It's just a bad control scheme. It doesn't make sense not to give a dedicated jump option. Oh my god. And the game would vastly have been improved by dedicated jumping. Yeah, that's also soft lock. Oh my god, I could jump in there and get soft locked as well. Let's see what we got. I did forget the lantern. I absolutely forgot that I could duck. There we go. Yeah, that actually works a lot better. That is actually kind of a good workaround to SMB1. I'm surprised you don't see that more often. Oh my god. Really figured I'd be able to shield deflect a spike. I don't have a good reason to, but I feel like I should have been able to. Yeah, it works surprisingly well, and I'm really surprised you don't see that more often. Basically, the only thing you ever see put on down is, like, the fart sound effect. And the, flowers. Yeah, binding run and jump to the same button was just baffling. Was that what I think that's what it was, right? You had to, like, start running and then tap to jump. And there's no way around it even on PC, I'm pretty sure. I played Dark Souls 1 the first time on Switch, though, so maybe I'm wrong and you can bind it onto PC, but I'm pretty sure you can't. There we go. And again, I'm not saying that Dark Souls wasn't important and didn't influence a lot of really good games, both in their series and outside of their series. But some really bad choices were made just in balance and design in general. And like, I like the idea of a labyrinth that you get to explore at your leisure that is only gated by your skill and capability to go through it. Again, La Milana, I will point back to La Milana infinitely for like, that is great. Insanely high difficulty like that is really great. Doing stuff like really weird control schemes and some weapons or weapon types or things just don't work or are terrible or will ruin your run. Sucks a little bit. I was watching Carl play. Did Carl play through Dark Souls? That had to be pretty entertaining. I think because you're making a dark level, you generally are doing so to make things dark. Giving the player the ability to negate it isn't always a deal. Yeah, that's a good point. Yeah, we basically get to just turn off the light by ducking. You could give the player another option for having light. Bombs aren't really fun. Fireballs give you some light, but I don't think it's a ton in SMB1. Isn't it pretty small? But giving the player blocks they can hit but not break, is an option for giving the player some ability to have light and sprinkling those throughout. Or, yeah, note blocks with the light sound effect could help. Something like that would be really cool. Now playing Elden Ring, that's got to be cool too. I have not watched what Carl was doing in a while. Elden Ring was absolute masterpiece. Overall, pretty good though. Overall, pretty good. No understanding of Dark Souls necessary to have a good time with it. Yeah, the darkness with the hammers felt bad. You can negate it. Soft locks. Fix your soft locks. It's absolutely worth going back and fixing the soft locks. Well, that's got a lot of likes. You're not gonna fix anything, you little shit. Esports. Squidward, let's see what you got. Yeah, Dark Souls 1 definitely felt like a weak point for the series. I recognize that there are like infinite memes around how hard it was and how it kind of started its own genre. Sports. And it's not like it's historically irrelevant or overrated, but I do think it's important to recognize that there were definite, like, bad design choices made in that game that were improved in later games in the series. Oh. Yeah, arrows in the ground to give light works really well in other game styles. You have a lot of esports. You have a lot of really cool options in other game styles for light. Enemies give off light as well, which can really help for relatively flat platforming. But it's always nice to have light sources so you're not bumbling around in the dark. Oh. All right, Squidward, is there something specific you wanted me to take a look at? What are we looking at here? No, I think that Dark Souls kind of started the Souls. Like, I like Shadows of the Colossus, but I do not think Shadows was Dark Souls grandfather. Super World, okay. They made a bunch of games before Dark Souls, FromSoft did, and I feel like one of those probably was like Demon Souls was often seen as the beginning of the genre. It just didn't get much regard at the time. I've never played it. I've never seen it. I have no idea. I know they remade it, but not on PC, so fuck yeah. I'm sure there are good examples of other games that did like action RPG 3D exploration game that isn't a platformer. I don't feel like Shadows of the Colossus was, just because so much of that was it was very different focus. Wow, thank you. Point burner. Are you telling me to go faster? Do something? Or you just want to hurt me? Traumatize me? I was gonna say, I think it's not the whole thing, but it feels like it feels like so much more than it should be for 1,000 points. Oh. Although I guess you can cause a lot of misery for 1,000 points. I just love this song. Box, I feel like you've been doing this for longer than me, right? How long have you been streaming like troll levels and stuff? How does it not hurt you? I hear it out of context. I picked a different mix of it so that it would hurt me less, because now whenever I hear it in a level, it makes me tense up. You played that at your wedding? Did someone throw a fish at you? Oh my god, I have a fish. Oh, Box, somebody at your wedding really should have brought a plush fish to throw at you when you played that. That would have been great. Pipe that goes to the bottom of the screen is a warp. Oh, yeah, okay. This also feels very 1-1-y. I do not recall the rest of the levels in the Super World. I'm good at jumping. Peach crown, child size. Oh, my grabber fell. Hang on, let me grab it. Oh. Hi, bud. No, enough drama continues. Yeah, I ate not the exact same rendition that was used in Mario Maker, so it would be less. Oh. Did the meatballs play in the middle of it, or does it wait until after this for your meatballs? Done. I need points for cats, yeah.
Spaghetti meatballs.
It waited. Now I feel like something bad's gonna happen. Oops. Nice. Why? Why put the clouds over the semi-solid? Oh, weird. I'm going to watch him die right in front of me. What did that take? Oh, the timer. Timer's bad at its job. How long did I take on that? 5 minutes? Some of that was talking. Look at another one or so. Oh, Box. I hope somebody threw a fish at you at your wedding. I would like to ruin somebody's wedding that way. Ruin it a little. You feeding the cat is 95% of the reason why I do it. Cracker's just eating the wrapper makes her die laughing. Oh, man. I've probably talked about it before, but completely unrelated to the fact that his name is Crackers. He loves crackers. He loves graham crackers. He loves, like, little pieces of... Oh, that's cute. Little pieces of, like, wheat thins or any kind of cracker. Any cracker on Earth, he will eat the absolute shit out of. He had some of those, a couple bites of, bagel chips today. Because Heidi was eating them. I named him Crackers because he's a crackhead. Because when I went to go look at cats, I wanted to look at a long-haired cat. And he was one of the long-haired cats they had up in, kind of far away Humane Society. And he immediately, like, started climbing up me. So I picked him up and was hanging out with him. You know, put him down. Like, I like this one. He's top of the pile, but let me look at the other cats first. So I put him down and I start looking at the other cats. He wasn't fucking having it. He, like, climbed up the, like, cat tower stuff. It was like, they had this, like, huge, like, netting thing that the cats could climb on and climb on top of and everything. That you could go under, and that's, like, where all the cats hung out and played around and stuff. He climbed on top of it. And then he got on top of it, and then he jumped on me. And then they were like, "Oh, so you're gonna go with that one?" I was like, "Yeah, I think we're done. I think he's made the choice here." And then I went home with him, and now we're buddies. But I named him Crackers because he was a crackhead. Because he leaps down onto me from like 10 feet up in the air because he was not having it. Me petting other cats. Pretty cute. Are these all indicators for... Oh, they aren't all indicators for fireballs. That's cute. It's not like the lines hurt. I feel like, in general, an open P-switch block looks a little cleaner. But the line also absolutely reads fine. The one thing I don't like is when it's a coin. Because I'm going to try to grab it. But yeah, Crackers is a crackhead. And then I discovered at some point he absolutely loves fucking crackers. Probably with graham crackers. I also really like graham crackers. It's a pretty simple arena, but it's fine. Having it only scroll about 1 block, 2 blocks, feels weird. I feel like it could be either a little smaller or a little bigger. Almost any amount different than the size it is. And that's it. Yeah. Cute World 1 boss. It was pretty quick. 10 o'clock. We'll look at one more. Mike, thanks for dropping a level in the queue. How you doing tonight? I named Pud Pud because he's pudding colored, like butterscotch pudding, and also Pud is a term for pulling your pud, your penis, means dongs, which I think is really funny because he's also kind of cock colored. Are you the color of a cock? You know you are. Don't just wink at me like, oh, you have a hair in your eye. Okay, Pud, you have a hair in your eye. I want to get it out of your eye because I know it's uncomfortable. Can we just do this, please? We'll show it to you guys. We'll show you cat eye surgery. Maybe. Not Firefox. NDI cam. So here's what happens when I try to touch his face. Are you ready? I've never had a cat not want his face touched this much. I'm gonna creep my way towards it, and then he gets crazy. Oh, and then I gotta hold him down. Okay, that. Did we get it? Hey. Oh, okay, I think we got it. Yeah, I'm pretty sure we got it. Okay. Thank you for coming to my cat's face. Mysterious Star, how you doing? Wish we still had our third cat, Bumbles. Bumble's a good name. Headbutt for days. I miss having a headbutty cat. My sister had a cat named Casimir, who you could just put out your fist like this, and that cat would slam into that fist like it was the end of the world. Like a fucking bull. Just like boom, and then off to the side, boom, off to the other side. Just so hard, it was stupid how hard that cat would bash his face into stuff. Stream's going, you know. We've been talking a lot. We talked about boobs for quite some time. Do. Like Super Mario World Desert. Oops. Now, did you do something nice here? Like, let me stop if I do this? Okay. Oh, it is poke throughable. Oh, but not the whole way. That's good. I was going to say, because regular person, first inclination is going to be spin jump. Oh, I'm dead. She lives with the in-laws until we get her home. Go there weekly to visit her. Oh, the bot scrolled it off. How come she's not still with you guys? Does she just not work with the other cats? Oh, spin jump deaths. That's good. Have to readjust to that. I can spin jump on whatever I want. Then I'll play Super Mario World before bed, and I'll try spin jumping where I can't, and then, you know, cycle repeats. That's cute. How to use the vertical space. Still relatively simple, but pretty much sticking to a pretty traditional idea here. It still felt pretty 1-1-y at first, but as we got more into the like 1-1-1-2 first world stuff, it started to feel a lot more like you're... That was wrong. Stepping outside of the easiest possible level you can make when we start doing more of the floating platforming. But the slow roll and the difficulty is definitely better than going absolutely crazy and like it's the hardest thing you can think of by World 3, so then you've just stopped giving the player power-ups and you're doing insane shit because it feels like it needs to keep being harder. Yeah, good stuff so far. She doesn't get along with Dot and Puff. They get quite hostile when we move Bumbles in. They all knew each other already. Weird. And even after, like, I'm assuming you did, like, an isolation thing and, like, the door separation and everything, and they still didn't get to it? They still didn't get through it? Oh, there are 3 more in there? We may have time for 1 more. Yeah, we may or may not. Okay. We'll see. I mean, I'm going to get through all the rest of the levels. We may have time for 1 more to fit in the queue. Yeah, make more elaborate setups. Or stop making it hard for no reason. Yeah. Yeah, the whole just don't give the player power-ups thing is such a dumb trope that just so many people fall into in their super worlds, and it makes me feel bad. That's the worst way to make it hard when it's a Mario game. I think it came down to territory. 3 weeks and nothing improved. Aw, that sucks. I've never had it go bad. I've had a couple that took a while to get acclimated, but they always got used to each other eventually. 3RM, but some of that's probably luck. Luck and tying 2 toys that are too big to fit under the door either way together with a pipe cleaner and then putting that under the crack of the door so they can both tug on it. I swear to God, that is the absolute magic trick to getting cats to like each other, is they start smelling each other and they both start tugging a toy back and forth. After a couple of weeks, they are absolutely just like with Pud and Crackers. The second I opened the door, they were just best friends. It only took like 2 weeks. They were just instantly best friends. But Crackers was very lonely, and I assume Pud was also very lonely. Pud wanted somebody to lick and stand on top of. Yeah, talking about you, fat boy. Don't look so baffled. Get another brain cell. She's winking at me. Okay. Hey, I know that. That's a Moblin. That is an NES Moblin. Aria went into the temple in the Sacred Forest Meadow in the Lost Woods. Minuet of the Forest. Cool. Let's take a peek. Yeah, I'm going to close it. Thanks for dropping a level in there. Mysterious Star? Was it Star? It scrolled away too fast. Mysterious Star. That'll probably be the last one for yours when we get there in a minute. Oh my God. Oh man. Doing the weird warble stuff seemed weird. I figured it was just to hide music sounds. That actually did a really good job setting up a fade in for the Lost Woods theme. Looping music took so long. I bet. Oh, Box, if you are insane and don't value your time, or if you said in-laws, the place where they're staying, you could try flipping the turf around. That might be worth trying, is, bring Dot and Puff to, see the other one where she's staying, separating them for a while and seeing how that, plays out. If it's her turf instead of theirs, if they adjust. But it also, especially if they're older, it might just make them even more aggressive and grumpy. New spaces can be weird. Super weird for some cats. I remember seeing this. At the top of popular? Well, only 34 likes. At the top of hot? Is this pretty new? This is probably pretty new. I do not have a upload date. Oh, I needed that. I needed to still have that. I don't have an upload date in this, Oh, that would be useful, too. Let me put that in my feedback here for Mr. Cone. Okay, gonna die. Traffic Cone made a really nice Mario Maker 2 buddy application that reads a ton of information live. It's really great for presenting information on stream, but it's also really great if you're playing and have a capture card, I guess. So, slightly limited audience to people who have a capture card, but it can pull up levels live as you're playing them, which is really incredibly nice. For multiplayer and for endless. I'm good at Mario Maker, as you can see. Sorry if that was one of those suggestions that sucks. One of those poison thoughts that it's like, well, now that I've thought about it, now I have to consider it. Oh. Think about that a lot. After 2016 and the elections and all the nonsense, like, man. Some people are legitimately better off not knowing things. Oh my god! There, power up right here? Nope. Yeah, I'm good at Mario Maker. I'm gonna kill that guy first right away next time. You can get back to the swords if you need. Oh my god, can I literally just walk back? And I don't need to wait for the elevator? I totally can. I can totally just walk back. I am good at Mario Maker. Hey. Oh, I can do that while he has the spike up. Yeah, so pretty much you could just spam that on Boom Boom, huh? That'd be fun. Next time. Is this level gonna have a maze of, like, pick a door? It's gonna be really hard to come up with a way to do Lost Woods that doesn't suck. That isn't just pick a path. I do not need to kill Boom Boom at all. Oops. I did attempt a mini Lost Woods. Could be interesting tech of keeping a Boom Boom alive. Oh yeah, you could kind of bounce off of him and use him as a travel thing. Almost like a disco shell. Dude, it is a fucking... Playing through a bunch of Mario World lately, it is a fucking heartbreak that we do not have disco shells at all in Mario Maker. Disco shells are fucking cool. And mechanically, they are unbelievably rich. And it is a crazy thing to have not given us here. Is this it? Am I in the woods? Am I lost? I think so. Uh-oh. I did it. I unlosted. Let's deal with that first. Okay, that was just luck. All of that. Okay, I'm tired of you. I'm pretty sure I don't need to kill you. I made a lot of bad choices. I was originally going to make the whole map a true maze, but I figured it wasn't fun. Yeah, it would be pretty fun to make that. It would be pretty hard to make that fun. Also, Penga just made that fucking terrible maze level that he should feel bad about. Maybe it's a hot take, but I really feel like... Oh, that wasn't the end. I feel like Penga has, like, really fallen in how excellent of a level creator he used to be. Again, I know I won't shut the fuck up about Super Mario World, but Kaizo Kindergarten was fucking amazing. Dram World was really good for the time. Not great now, but Really good for the time. Yeah, nailed it. I hope I shut up enough for you guys to hear that all right. Absolutely nailed it on the, I forgot what the name was. All I can remember is Boldero of Fire. It's definitely not that. Oh, come on. I know it's right here. I know where it is. I know your tricks now. Minuet of the Forest. It's literally the name of the level. Oh. Tell you what, if we ever do a charity stream, I'm gonna put money to autism, to Alzheimer's, so I can get it back later. Oh, that was fucking great. I briefly considered trying to draw Saria, and then I was like, no, that's not happening. Mike, yeah, looks like you're up here. Let's see what you got. Nope, Triforce is up. Can't read. Kidding. FV8. WSX. I feel like we missed something in the discussion earlier. We got to like a fever pitch of like furries, baby fur, perverts, and then back to boobs, and then I feel like there was something right in there that we lost with Boob Lady. NYG. We'll never get back to it. Second from the top. All right. Oh, statement. I do really wish Twitch would make a statement. In general, I would like rules to be clear. I would like rules to be clear. I would like to have heard from Boob Lady, more something. That Twitch warned her and she decided not to heed the warning. I mean, she doesn't have to. She should, but she doesn't have to. But I would love for Twitch to have said, like, hey, we made it clear to her that this does violate our code of conduct, and that further violation would result in a ban, and then she did it anyway. But apparently it was just a 3-day ban, so it really sounds like it was just full-on a marketing stunt, and everybody wins. Twitch wins. Porn Lady wins. Thousands of 13-year-old kids who now have a new person to watch put stuff in their butt win. Man, everybody wins. And I watched porn when I was a kid, too. It sucked because I was on dial-up until, like, 2006? 2007, I think? Yeah. Yeah, 2006 or 2007. It sucked. So I don't know if it being more readily available is necessarily bad. I'm not the right person to ask. Looks weird. But I also feel like it being everywhere can't be good. It being a literal buzzword, like literally like a huge thing that I was getting articles in my Google newsfeed about, and I tell it not to send me like dumb influencer shit. And it still was close enough to the gaming content in Google News that it was like, yeah, man, booby lady. She got boobies. She's all up in there. Fine. Keep it. Don't need it. That's one of the things Mario Maker does exceptionally well over Super Mario World. Their general camera handling for vertical areas, like vertical bits in a stage, is exceptional. It's a little annoying to get that to work right in Super Mario World. And so, as a consequence of that, a lot of people just kind of stick to the one screen or two screens if you can fly or something. Mario Maker makes it a lot easier to do that. And in general, I like seeing more use of the vertical space when it's there. Even if it's just a little bit. Like, it wasn't a ton, but it was enough to still make it feel like, you know, a sky level. Let me pull chat back up here. Yeah, it would be really nice if Twitch would make the rules absolutely clear. I just think it would be healthier in well, maybe not, though, because maybe making the rules extremely clear would make people more likely to be toxic and nasty towards women who are sexualizing themselves to make their content more appealing. And on the one hand, it comes with the territory. Oh, I'm so smart. But on the other hand, like, it comes with your client base. The people that you are courting are like this. I don't think that justifies their behavior. But I do feel like, you know, it's like picnic getting pissed when the ants show up. But at the same time, I think just in general it would be better if they made it very clear what is acceptable and what isn't. But even with, like, Amaranth, when she got in trouble, they pulled ads from her channel for, like, 3 days because the advertisers were mad, but they didn't ban her at all because they didn't want to lose all the other revenue that they would get, that they would lose. So at the end of the day, I would guess that Twitch doesn't talk about it not out of any virtue at all. It's literally just, we like booby money too, so we gotta draw a line, but, like, keep going right up to the line, lady. But yeah, Fox mentioned earlier, you Google booby lady's name, more pie. It's definitely not more pie. And immediately find her putting stuff in her ass. But I guess if you also have a phone, like, if the argument is like, well, that's too close to a platform that is popular with children to basically selling porn to children, but that same child could go on their phone and be like, hamburgers and butts, Roblox, butt sex, Minecraft Steve, and probably instantly find disgusting nonsense. So they're basically always one click away. But I still feel like crapping up a platform where that's, I don't know, it's tough. If it were up to me, I feel like I would be happier on the platform if, in general, hypersexualization was not intended to be the focus. That was good, though. I like that. Yeah, good, very traditional level. Doing its job, deranged as they may be. I mean, it's a tough thing with a lot of factors, and it's that exact perfect argument about porn where, like, that old colloquialism where it's like, it's hard to define when exactly it's porn, but you know it when you see it. And, like, when I looked at the clip that Xerdo posted, it was definitely porn. When I then clicked on the channel and looked at it for a minute, it was literally porn. It was as close to porn as you can get without definitely being pornographic. But, like, for sure, anybody who wouldn't let their kid watch porn would probably not let them watch that. Next. But no matter where you draw the line, that's the thing too, is everybody's acceptability is, like, right underneath what they're doing. Like, to Mork Pie, it's probably totally acceptable. Like, well, no, I'm not selling sex to children. I'm selling something sex adjacent to children and normalizing sexual content and blah, blah, blah. I don't know. I don't really think that's a strong woman or a career woman or anything. It's basically prostitution. You're selling something everybody has. You are selling it to kids, one way or the other. I don't know. That's a good question. I don't think I saw a thing on the channel that said I had to be 18, but I also didn't pay attention, so I might be wrong. Lux Eterna. Full speed or nothing. No clears. Very fresh, it looks like. Yeah. Let me reset the timer. Easy first. Oh my god, don't do this. What are you doing? Oh my god, I'm not doing that. Levels like this hurt my hand. I don't want to play a level where I have to push the button a whole bunch of times. I can just turn on the turbo controller and turbo my way through it, but it's just not fun. It is timing based too, yeah. It's just not fun. This is a level built around wasting time. And the only challenge is wasting time fast, correctly. It's not even worth suffering. Do better. I don't think there's an intended audience for that level. People who want to do, like, precision speed runs probably don't want to push buttons really fast. some people do tolerate some button mashing, like as it comes up occasionally, and that's okay. A little bit of it's fine. A level where that's 30 of the 40 seconds is mashing the jump button as fast as you can is not fun. And is not worth bearing into. Mysterious Star, let's see what you got. That's definitely in the camp of like, I'm not gonna suffer. Even with the turbo controller, there's nothing there that I want to suffer for. WB7 here. Welcome. We passed roll call. I usually trust the bot, which may or may not be perfect. And then if it seems like the bot is definitely wrong, I will then start actually doing roll call, but I don't know, play it pretty lazy. I do not want to do levels of people who aren't here, but, you know, trusting the safeguards you have set up is easier than anything. Master Trampoline Delivery V1.2. Your final trial for trampoline delivering. Pink coins optional. Cool. Yeah, none of that's to say that sex work is evil or wrong either. I just feel like I think it's gross. I'm allowed to think it's gross because I don't think it should be illegal. I definitely think it should be legal. I honestly think that prostitution should be very legal, and then the OnlyFans stuff should be not. Oh, man. I like P-Switch stuff. Oh, I don't like that. Love this. That's fine. Oh, I get it. That's actually kind of cute. That's a simple but really effective mechanism for what we're doing. Am I moving a nut over here? That can't be right? You're not making me do nut stuff. The arrows make me feel like you're trying to get me to move a nut, but can I even move a nut with the spring? I can. That feels really finicky. I hope that's not what you're trying to get me to do. Oh, red coin's optional, so I didn't need to get that one. Nut stuff. Yeah. We've moved on from butt stuff. Nut stuff. Can you fly? Oh my god, you can totally hover with that. I was making that way harder than I needed to. Yeah, way harder than I needed to. Okay. In general, I definitely feel like prostitution's, you know, transactional. But I feel like the nature of that one-to-one physical connection is way more valuable to people generally. Okay, that doesn't work. Then, the really weird, like, OnlyFans fake girlfriend stuff and, like, the weird super simpy and, like, prostitution is less parasocial. Even though it almost for sure means way less to the prostitute than it does to you. Especially if this is your only physical contact or whatever, the closest you're gonna get, blah, blah. It's still toxic versus figuring it out and finding somebody. But I feel like it could still help a lot of people who are absolutely desperate for companionship. Oh, that's not a thing either. Huh. Am I supposed to throw this over here and then continue this way, maybe? Maybe that's what that whole setup over there was for. I'm making this way harder than it needs to be. I totally am. Okay. I wanted to keep the squirrel suit, but that's fine. You can spin jump with this too, so some of these, like, this is a cute mechanism, but some of these I feel like are unnecessary versus, like, just let me, like put a piranha plant right here. Maybe put a piranha plant right here. This is what they look like. Don't fucking at me. And then put a block here and put one right here, and have the player spin jump up with the piranha plants. Spin jump their way up there or something. Like, something that plays into the little segment that you're doing, versus just climbing up there and... Sports. And getting up there. In general, too, if you could find a way to make the spring necessary, but not destroyed to get the pink coins, I feel like that would be a way more fun way to play that off than, random hard to get pink coins. The AI girlfriend stuff really worries me too. No, I mean, you're still paying for it. It's really hard to say. I feel like even if that's enough companionship for some people, that it probably shouldn't be. 40 seconds. I hope the timer isn't very tight. When it's not 300 or 500, I'm always concerned, like, wait, did you set it to this because you're doing something horrible? Oh yeah, Moonscars. I started Moonscars. I like it. Story's terrible. And then I got very distracted by Ron. Yeah, we didn't really need the... We don't really need the mechanism there. Womp womp. Oh, this is the last one. Well, we got some time here. Other dumb shit I saw on Twitter. I have no idea who Gerard is, and then I tried to, like, look. I'm dumb. And see if there was, like, a out-of-the-loop post about who this guy is and the charity stealing and all this, and just could not find anything and stopped caring. I don't know what the hell all that is. H-Bomber Guy thing I saw right away. I really like H-Bomber Guy, and the deep dive on plagiarism was really goddamn entertaining. Yeah, you clearly indicate to put the spring there. I just decided to make it harder than I needed to. But yeah, the plagiarism thing was really interesting.
Hey.
Hello.
Don't let me leave the house for like a week.
Why? Did you just get back?
Yeah.
It's bedtime. Go to bed.
I have to dig out trash.
No, I'm going to bed in like 10 minutes. You got to be in bed.
You're
Yeah, I'm going to be in bed right at 11. Nope, I'm going to be in bed right at 11. You got to go to bed.
I'll be in bed in an hour. You'll be in bed.
She uses me as an alarm clock. So if I want her to not go to bed 45 minutes after me, I have to go to bed 45 minutes early, and then she'll go to bed 45 minutes after me. Does this look like a fucking news show? Do I look like a news anchor to you? This isn't the news. Don't touch me with shoes.
Bye.
Bye. See that? She tried to physically assault me with shoes. See what I put up with? Yeah, we're putting that over there anyway, so do that. Well, this is weird. Okay, I feel like your concept is starting to fall apart a little bit. I liked what we had at first.
Like first?
No, I was talking about the level.
Got your treats.
Sweet. Put one of those wafers in my mouth. Thank you for coming to my stream. Now, if you'd like, we'll do an ASMR where I eat this cookie very loudly. I mean, you'll probably be able to hear it.
But if you use all your channel points, I'll throw this away instead.
There's no channel point thing for it. You know, you're a mod. You could have just gone and made like a community goal, but no. Instead, you just randomly yell nonsense. It's a bad mod. I'm hiring mods.
Nobody wants you to talk to someone off screen.
Oh. You're the one talking to me.
Yeah, but no one wants. I'm doing my theory.
Hey. Oh, god damn it. Snake blocks was a weird
Wow,
call.
this thing is overfilled. And ew. Ooh, yeah.
Weird. Oh yeah, weird. Maybe they're all broken.
No, they're all that. Oh.
Does that count as ASMR? Oh, sorry about the clipping.
Oh. Lid doesn't close well.
Great. Bring it to your side.
You don't want to these?
You can set one down. I don't want to eat it right now. I like to suck on those. Ah, I forgot the spring. Forgot the spring.
Tuck on what?
The chocolate? Yeah, you could have made that penisier and it would have been funnier. I got distracted. Women will do that. I wonder if anybody's ever really dug... Did you get laugh sound affected? I wonder if anybody's really dug into, like, loneliness and the consequences of loneliness, and comparing and contrasting that to, like, the places in Nevada where prostitution is legal versus places where it isn't. And if access to sex ends up providing some fulfillment, or because I would imagine that it would make it more desirable to pursue viable relationships once you realize, like, oh wait, I do really like this. I wish it was better or more emotional or with somebody who cared about me. But who knows?
You're talking about me again?
No, I'm talking about a different prostitute. I'm talking about a hypothetical prostitute, not the literal one.
Every time I come, you're saying, like, mean stuff about something.
Why is this in my mouth? Oh.
Along what? Those nuts!
Get the fuck out of my den! I asked why this is in my mouth, and she said, because it's a long one! And then, without being prompted further, she said, a long one? These nuts! And then laughed at herself and ran away. And that's what it's like to date somebody 8 years younger than you. She was right at the bottom of my age range that I was potentially considering on Tinder. But it wasn't like a creepy... Oh. Oops. Wasn't a creepy thing. I think I was 34 at the time? 33? But it was like 26 to 40, basically. I know I forgot the spring. I'm gonna go see where we can get without it anyway. Maybe there's another spring. Anything else up here? Not worth looking. Overall, I would say it's good. But once we start getting into the subworld, yeah, we're not gonna make it. Once you start getting into the subworld, it feels a little bit more like you're running out of ideas, and you're kind of looping back on the first ones, the first couple of things that you were doing, but without having any real iteration on those ideas, like without having any way to expand on what you were doing. I, for one, love stupid P-switch jump stuff, especially like trailing a bunch of P-switch jumps into like a mad dash thing through like a spike thing that's covered by hard blocks or coins that turn into hard blocks, that kind of thing. It could be a fun thing to do and expand out a little bit from there and expand on the first thing that you do in the level. World, or I shouldn't have. Raised? What do you call that? What do you call that when you raise up as a squirrel? What's the like boost action there? Yeah, we do a little bit more P-switch stuff here in the overworld. So maybe we're coming to it in the subworld. You could also do wall kicks off of hard blocks with the P-switch. While the P-switch is active, coins turn into hard blocks that you can wall kick off of. That could give you something to have the player climb up with the piranha plants as well. That would be a little bit more thematic than than nothing. It feels awkward. It's not. It's really not that hard, but I have fucked it up twice now. We're gonna get stuck in the exact same place. I shouldn't have bothered. Yeah, we're gonna get stuck right up here. Anyway, no way I can get through here with this. Can I? No, I'm running under this, so I'm not even gonna have any remaining intangibility to kick off with. No, there's no way we're making it. Okay, need the spring. You may not have needed the clear condition at all, considering how often you're already gating the player for the spring. There are a lot of ways to prevent the player from being able to climb up high enough that... Sports. You could have skipped the clear condition and just gated the player with needing the spring, and then you could have used checkpoints as well. Which I feel like, in general, just always improve a level. But especially with a longer level that also feels like it may have a tight timer, that would have been a really nice way to give people a reason to want to run through it so they could get a good time. There are always people who are going to chase that. If the level does even remotely well, who are going to chase trying to get the world record. But it would also make it a little bit more forgiving and accessible without making it easier. For areas like this too, Shrimp, I feel like I always miss you at the end of it, huh? That there's nothing we can do. But yeah, queue's closed, but I'll be back tomorrow. I'll be back. As I am. Gotta get up earlier? Get up later? I don't know. Mark your calendar? Turn on email notifications? That's what it is. Turn on email notifications. I don't want to be all hit the bell, but you know, Twitch has a thing for it. Yeah, sorry, bud. I feel like I miss you at the end of it pretty often. I feel like that's happened a couple of times, right? Or I'm confusing you with some other Grimps person. I remember you were the guy with the opinions. You could have been weighing in on prostitution and titties all night. Okay, and then snake blocks. Yeah, I feel like the back end... No, come on. Come on! I feel like the back end of the level here is really, really goddamn rough. Can I get back on? I can re-add another time. I'll be here Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. Every day until the end of days. Oh, god damn it. Okay. One more look here. Yeah, that green snake, the tightness of that green snake block sucks. In general, snake blocks are relatively unfun. Using them to platform off of isn't bad. Using them for like a weird chase where I have no idea where it's going in kind of a bunch of nonsense just sucks. Indicating to the player what the path is can be really helpful. Or literally anything else that makes the player have to move. timer, like a P-switch, that kind of thing, is a lot more fun way to have to move through something than a block that wiggles erratically from... Again, you know what its path is going to be. Nobody else does till they see it. Maybe not. There we go. A lot of arrows there, but it does clearly indicate what you want the player to do. Oh, my crown. I don't remember why I took it off. It was probably candy related. Let's just put that over there. My throat is going dry on me, though. I really feel like new asthma medicine, not doing so great. Okay. Snake blocks. It takes so fucking long to get here to Snake Block Land 2 that it's especially frustrating to be 2 solid minutes deep on a level here and then get to some fucking nonsense that blows the whole thing out of the water that, again, would be so much less frustrating if you had a checkpoint. But without a checkpoint, you have made a extremely frustrating thing to be frustrated. It's frustrating. That's what it boils down to. It's super annoying. That snake block is super long, so I guess we'll wait it out, and then we'll respawn it. I don't see it dying, but I feel like I heard the wiggle. Let's see if we can respawn it. Neither snake block wants to respawn. Oh, that's fine. We can just do that. There it is. Okay, we need to get out in front of it immediately, which, again, super goddamn annoying. I can't stress enough how annoying green snake blocks are generally. Yeah, that's what we were talking about a little bit, too, is that, you can, since you already have spring checks throughout the level, you don't need the clear condition. You can just check if the player has the spring by making sure that they can or cannot jump over something. This is just a soft lock. This is where I thought I was supposed to go, and this is just a soft lock. Oh, God. Yeah, you use spring checks to check the player's spring condition if they have the spring. Then you can have a checkpoint and give the player a spring there as well so they can restart with a spring. The snake block section is messy. It's really messy. It feels like you ran out of ideas. Let's look at it in the level viewer here. It feels like you ran out of ideas, so you just kind of kept cramming stuff in, but none of it was like good stuff. And it started out pretty good. Oh, wrong button. Firefax. So let's see. We head down to the subworld right away with the spring. This stuff I liked. Yeah, in general, I like this. We had a diverse array of different things we were doing with and without the spring. Each one of these, this is a spring check. Player can't get through here without the spring. So you don't need the clear condition, you do spring checks. And we do a little more of this. Going up here. That's all fine. You know, I had some feedback, some rough edges. Feel like not a lot of stuff plays, but works fine. And then we come to the overworld. This already feels like you're rehashing the last claw thing, but without any new ideas. It just is claws and some stuff. So it's already starting to feel a little empty. Like, it doesn't feel like an iteration on your earlier ideas. This is another spring check. Player cannot get through here without the spring. You don't need a clear condition. You already know you don't need a clear condition. We start with the first goddamn snake block here. Second goddamn snake block here. And again, the player isn't going to know what this thing is going to do. You've got a bunch of indicators with the blue blocks as well, and some random arrows that appear to relate to something that's going to happen later, which is even more confusing for a player who thinks the snake block might suddenly turn or something else. But the beginning of the snake block, within 4 blocks, getting into a position where you're done, you're dead, and need to wait out the snake block fucking sucks. That's just flat out bad design. This saw blade has no purpose, but in general, I would rather see the section removed than just the saw blade, just because it sucks. Let's see. So what the fuck are we supposed to do here? We're supposed to come up here on the snake block and then put the spring here. Yeah, you indicate to put the spring here. And then we were supposed to bounce up and around for the on-off block here. Then we could come back through here and drop through here. So this being blocked off by one-ways doesn't make any goddamn sense. Doesn't make a single goddamn lick of sense. That just creates a deathlock for no reason 3 minutes into a level that has no checkpoints. That fucking sucks, dude. You could put another one-way here, like that, and then not do these one-ways at all. And then the player could look over here and then go back and put the spring there and continue on their merry way. There's no reason for there to be a one-way there. There's no reason to prevent the player from going backwards. That's balls. That's balls. Why did you do balls when we don't want balls? Now it looks like once we flip the switch, now we can listen to the arrows. So we're going to come through here and work our way backwards on the now flipped on-off blocks, where the arrows make sense and are less insane. We have another spring check. Again, you don't need a checkpoint when you have a spring check. And then we're coming over here and flipping this, or we can, what does this do, reset? No, that seems to be where we're going. So we can come through here and flip this. Okay, and then we're going back. So I don't understand the purpose of the A door here. If we get through here, can't get through here, can we? No, we can. Huh. Yeah, we're doing that, and then we're just going through the A door. Yeah, I'm confused by how blocks work, but yeah, then we're going through the A door. Coming up here. Another spring check. Again, if you have a spring check, you don't need a clear condition. I don't know how many times I've had to say that. And then coming down here, another goddamn snake block for some reason. I'm guessing that's lifting the spring up into a position where you can grab it as we jump across there. Is that the setup? Probably the idea here is we're putting it on top and then riding it up. And grabbing the spring from here, I think was probably the setup. And then coming around, a little bit more P-switch stuff. Kind of wish there was more of that. That's more fun than anything else. And then an optional key door, and that's the end of it. I think you had some pretty good ideas in the beginning, and it all fell apart as we get deeper into it, to a point where it goes from being like bad choices to just flat out like bad level. Hey Traffic Cone, how you doing tonight? Welcome to the end of the stream. You could remediate a lot of the issues with a checkpoints and just relying on the spring checks you already built into the level. I like that capitalized cannot. Like, I didn't know that. Like, I know you can't have them. You already had another clear condition, like another way to check it. Do it better. Yeah, snake block travel is almost always total BS. You can do kind of fun things with them, but almost any fun thing you can do with a snake block is more fun with a coaster, skull coaster, or blue skull coaster, and that gives you the benefit of the player can tell what the hell it's doing, because they either know it's going straight or it's following tracks. If you really need to use a snake block for whatever reason, they're slow. It's basically an auto-scroll section. Green snake blocks fucking suck. Blue snake blocks suck, but are faster, but you still want it to be reasonable. Try to indicate to the player where the hell they're going, and it will help a lot. Yeah. Yeah, it really falls apart. It's really disappointing, because it has some good ideas at first, and I figured your plan then for the second half, after we emerge from the subworld, was going to be to iterate on those ideas and make them more interesting, or add a timing mechanic, since we didn't have a ton of time anyway, with like, you have to get to the spring before the time runs out, something like that. Would have made a lot more sense. Instead, it just seems like you got worse ideas, and I don't want to deliver the trampoline. Whoever ordered it, they can fuck off. Oh, it's 11:04. Let's do 1 or 2 verses, and then I'm going to bed. Honest asshole, but I like the honesty. I mean, that's what we do. That's what I do. I saw some shitty take on Twitter about somebody being like, "Oh, you're not blunt. You just don't respect other people." And it's like, no. I would imagine, and I'm obviously projecting a little bit, but I would imagine that most blunt people discovered it was really the only way to like get through social anxiety to the point of social function that worked for them. But also it's definitely the golden rule. Like, I behave like this because I also wish everyone else would. I wish that in general people would treat me the same way. I desperately wish people would have as little respect as they feel I have. I feel like there is nothing more respectful than candor. And that spending your time trying to format, oh man, I just fucked it. I absolutely fucked it. Spending your time trying to format the way you speak to somebody into something that won't hurt their feelings or offend them is wasting a ton of your time and making it more likely that you will second guess yourself and or retroact, like correct yourself, present the information differently, or not present the same amount of information because you spend so much time reprocessing it. I did catch the beginning before I had to do house chores. I heard you talk about the overlay and say something like, "This is falling apart," and I need to yell at him. I haven't had a minute to work on it, but I am now. No worries. I have words that I will send at you. It was, you know, I mean, it's hyperbole. It's still way better than the previous one. It was just that, like, the timer gave up on me, too. There was something else, too. I wrote it down. Do I have it still here? Wrote it down. I wrote it down. I'll find it and I'll send it to you. But it was hyperbole. It wasn't like, oh my god, I'm done using it. Okay. Yeah, I don't know. It was a bunch of people I knew retweeted it, and it pissed me off because it was just like, god damn, dude, like, I don't know. If people decide they don't like blunt people, if that turns into like some whole thing, I don't give a shit. It's not detecting the end screen or pixels. Thing. Title screen level? Oh god, title screen level and I'm in trouble. No, not a title screen level. I don't know what this is. I don't know where that fireball came from. I don't know, but it was a weird thing to see getting a lot of high fives too, because in general, you don't usually see people shitting on bluntness, so it was especially a weird take there. Oh my god, I definitely am bad at versus today. Yeah, and it might just be some specific condition that either you didn't foresee players doing, like if they're streaming, or just not the way that you ever play or something. I don't know what it is. But yeah, the timer not resetting. Death counter. Death counter's not vital, but I like it. Timer not resetting. In a lot of cases. But like it's catching it for the multiplayer stuff. Oh, they both died. Did they really? Okay. Oh, do I need this? I don't know how they both died, but I'm winning. Something else wasn't hooking at first, too. I'm sure I wrote it down. Let's just go in the box. Oh, that's the end. Okay. Well, I had no good place to wait before, so they wouldn't surge. Yeah, sorry, bud. I'm sorry about that. I didn't know where... I didn't want to wait on a bouncy platform and get bamboozled. Oh, that wasn't a great stage, but it actually was kind of fun for versus. I didn't get to interact, but it was relatively linear. Which is always kind of fun. Wait, one more. Yeah, bluntness thing really resonated, though. It worked. Yeah, that's what was weird, too. That's what made me think that it might be, and that's why I went to Falling Apart, was like, I assumed something was broken. Like that some some bit got flipped, some flag got flipped or something at some point, and it just stopped knowing how to see the levels right or seeing it. So I don't know what it is, but I assume it's some cached or stored data that just like is ruining something somewhere, or maybe something overran somewhere and it can't reset it. I don't know. I'm not a programmer. I am an exception. I say that, but it's even worse than that. I know so little about programming. I'm probably even more annoying. Oh God, it's four Bowsers. Oh, no. Level viewer, come to me. How stupid is this? Extremely stupid. It is literally 4 Bowser fights. It is quite literally 4 Bowser fights. Oh my God. Honestly, no, that's not what we're doing. That's not the last level I play. Have to rely on our log info to fix it. Oh yeah. Yeah, I can provide all the things. If there's program specific data or anything that it's logging, like configuration data it's logging locally, or anything I can easily delete to reset configuration data too to see if it goes back to working, we can definitely get. Oh, shit, what was it? I had it for a second, I lost it. Oh, I remember. It grabs viewers whenever I hover levels too. So if I'm like looking through levels for some reason, or looking through a user's list of levels, that was a thing too. Ooh, hey, 1v1. Where I'm looking at each level, it will grab it and then staple it into the XLS, into the spreadsheet, which isn't necessarily a bad thing. If there was some way to rule out whether or not I start or don't start the level and just label it that way. But being able to rule it out in general would be nice. Like if it wouldn't log that until I definitely start the level would be nice. But I think I'd rather have bad data than... Is that the whole level? Oh, god damn it. I'd rather have incorrect data than miss a level. YouTube sucks. YouTube sucks. What are you streaming on YouTube? Oh, there's no way out of here. This is death no matter what. I don't know why I'm going in there. What's the nonsense here? There's the power up. I'm gonna let Luigi get it, and then I'm gonna grab it from him. Jump right above the arrow. Go in the door. He's gonna find it. Oh, go back in the door. Okay. Okay. Well, I've ruined all of his fun now. Oh, Luigi, you fucking cunt. What an asshole. What an asshole. I remember these tips. Yes, I will message you on Discord for sure. I wrote it down to send it to you. No! Shit, where does A go? I don't think that's where he wants to go. No, it's not. It's not where he wants to go. What? That was certain death. No. Oh, god damn it. He got out on the icicle. Damn it. It looked like a death hole in the level viewer. Damn. Shouldn't have been an asshole. I could have just looked at where it was and gone through. There was a B pipe to an subworld that just went to the pipe above the end of the level. So I was going to be dumb up there for a minute and then moved on. They removed your grandfathered price? You block Origin, bud. You don't have to watch ads on YouTube if you don't want to. It's very easy. That's a very easy solve. But yeah, I will DM you on Discord, Traffic Cone. I have that power. Well, somebody else was going to DM me, but they didn't. I don't see it. I don't remember what it was. I'm going to bed. I will be back tomorrow with more Mario Maker. You guys have a good night. I'm out of here. Boobs.